Saying this, just I don't know if you know where to set the dungeon's food. Just inside there. Cool. Because for some reason every other volunteer wants to put it there. It's like, please don't.
That was right in front of the door, right?
Yeah.
And is this one for Athena?
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite.
What am I doing? I don't know either. Okay. God, I really don't know. Oh, Lord. Had I known what you drank, I would have ordered you a coffee too, but I didn't know what kind of coffee you liked. Hi. That's what I was missing, that light. Hi. I have not yet fed. Oh, God. Every day right now. It is really, it's kind of getting, I'm hoping tomorrow will be easier to move around. I'm hoping today's the done and the worst of it because I hurt and I'm sick of hurting. Okay, I need to add more water to this. Oh, jeez. As long as I don't sit down, I'm decent. How are you? The last feeding, Chef did not eat hardly a thing, which...
Congratulations on reaching a new member level.
Whine it! Band-Aid boy, how you doing?
Hello, good morning.
Trey, did you hear what happened? Did your dad tell you? If nobody heard, I had the honor of getting reported to Animal Services as a hoarder, which just cracks me up. It irritates me because it took their time and attention away from serious situations, but I had to look at one, okay, I'm going to educate them on what I do, but two, I got to brag about what I do here. Yes, I am disorganized, but that's getting way better. But it was just, wow, somebody took the time to report me. I'm kind of honored that they felt that strongly, but it was kind of stupid. She's fine. She's good.
That's fluff and ridiculous.
Oh, it was hysterical. It was so funny. I couldn't be mad. It wasn't the animal services fault. I didn't ask. I don't care. What's funny is yesterday afternoon, somebody came on, and her name was Melanie something. I got a screenshot. And the only thing that this person said, which was not a smart thing to do in a room full of kitten crusaders, was hoarder. That's the only thing they said. And they spelled it wrong. Hi, Super Galaxy. How you doing, Silas? It was so funny. It was like, not only are you calling me a hoarder, but you can't even spell it right? Okay, so it might have been that person. I don't know. It was just, wow, you uneducated piece of work. So, yeah, Silas, I was reported to Animal Services as a hoarder. Hi, Elizabeth.
Doing all right.
Val Wells, hello. Oh, thank you. I found it but the gal was in uniform, and I'm looking at her going, oh my God. And when she said I was reported as a hoarder, all I could do was smile. It was like, wow, I am the fanciest hoarder, I think, in history then. I'm a fancy hoarder.
How are you doing? How's the kittens?
I hurt, but I'm good. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, I fell down the stairs 2 days ago. Slipped because I had the carpets cleaned, and I wasn't thinking when I was wearing my slippers. I hit the laminate flooring. Both feet came out from underneath me, and I hit this thing that it prevents animals from going upstairs, and well, it's supposed to, but it does prevent my grandson from going upstairs. I chalk it up to I've got rock hard triceps and biceps because it broke. I couldn't believe this thick plastic thing broke from my arm, but yeah, I feel it. I truly feel. I felt it when it happened.
Ouch.
I really did. I felt it, and I've been feeling it. The only time I have cried, I almost did when it happened. You could see it on Yuba 2's. Yeah. It's like the 56-minute mark from 2 days ago. You can actually, one of my volunteers had to keep replaying, and he goes, "You can hear it break. Listen," and he kept replaying it. It's like, dude, I was there. I don't need to hear it. It's okay.
I will look.
It was really bad, but all you saw then was black because I dropped the phones.
Congratulations
Go
on
figure.
reaching a new member level.
And usually when the phones fall, everybody's like, "Ouch, it's really dark in here. Oh no, I can't see anything. Where did she go?" Instead, people knew something bad happened. You could hear them. Yeah, not really. You could hear the chat going, "Shar, are you okay? Are you all right?" I mean, you could hear the concern, and I felt very in pain but touched. But every night going to bed, that's when I actually cry. It hurts. Hi. Yeah, you did. Hey, Kai. Yeah, it's been painful.
That's a rough week.
That alone is a rough week, but yeah, it was just, it is what it is. Going to bed, though, oh, the pain. And all I could think of is this is minute compared to what my sister experienced when she was in a wreck. Because that was brutal. Jeez, that was in December. She's doing way better now, but I mean...
06 is the time.
Yeah. Thank you. Trey. 5606 is the exact timestamp for You Can Hear Me Scream. Hi, Paul. How are you doing? My community is so helpful. I don't even know what I'm doing with this. Okay. Feeding my hoarding babies. So if you didn't know, my name is Shar. I am the owner of Critical Care Kitten Coalition. I'm a medical rescue. I take kittens that would otherwise be euthanized from other rescues, and I try to get them to health. Val, I agree. I'm 73 and never thought I would fall like I did. Oh my God, no kidding! No throw rugs, tread care. I know. I was wearing slippers. That was the problem. I just had the carpets cleaned, and I went through and I was checking everything. I forgot that hi, Shadow Quill. I need to. Did I haven't added you as a mod there. Happy birthday, Shadow Quill! But I was I'll tell that again. I was wearing my slippers, so when I stepped on the laminate floor, my slippers were wet. Totally forgot. One foot went up, the other one did too. I went down, hit the landing, bounced, and hit the floor, the laminate floor. So I hit, and then I hit again. In the process, hit that plastic thing, and yeah, I bounced. I haven't bounced since I was a kid. The older you get, the more you bounce. Please wish my moderator, Shadow Quill, a happy birthday. She is 28.
Does your tailbone hurt?
God, yes. I was actually worried that I cracked it. And it still might be. It's just they can't do jack about it. But please, on both platforms, wish her happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I honestly don't know how old she
Happy
is.
birthday, Shadow Shield, heart.
No hearts. No,
Happy
cupcakes.
birthday.
Let's throw the cupcakes at her. Come on. Cupcakes.
That's Caitlin Ward.
Oh yeah,
Happy
I've got
birthday.
jokes, and I'm serious. It literally is her birthday. I'm not just saying it to be obnoxious.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That does happen though too.
That Shadow Quill, happy birthday.
Ow!
That Shadow Quill, happy birthday.
Oh, you know what? I've got to go backwards here. I saw that Silas said something, and I totally.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you, everyone.
Da, 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 da. At least you can laugh about. Yeah, no kidding. Well, I can laugh about just about anything. The things that I can't laugh about usually are something that is wrapped up in a lawsuit. I mean, I can even laugh about my marriage. All right.
Well, understandable. Well,
Yeah. Can't do anything about it outside your circle of control. I laugh about it generally, unless it's inappropriate, and then I don't laugh. I'll usually just kind of go, But
that energy, relief, and healing. Hello.
gotta look at it that way,
Hello,
whether it's in your circle of control or not. So, anybody want to report me to Animal Services for being a fancy hoarder? Go for it.
And Shadow Quill, happy birthday.
Now's the time because they've already done their walkthrough.
Sometimes you have to laugh so you don't cry or anything.
Yeah,
That energy.
true,
relief,
but
and
not
healing.
not
Hello,
most situations.
lovely. Good morning, Shar and everyone.
By law, I didn't even have to invite them in.
Daisy, good morning.
By law, I could have just said, "Yeah, I'm here," because the fact that I am here, they assume then everybody is getting fresh food and water. They don't know, and they're not the ones to check out me as a business. They were checking me out as a hoarder. So, but I looked at it as an opportunity to brag. So I was like, yeah, come on in, take your shoes off. I don't know where you've been. They did not take their shoes off. They put booties on, and that was fine. I'd like to subscribe to Aaron. Thank you. I don't know if you're the same Aaron that has a potty mouth over here on TikTok, but hey, welcome in. There is a particular Aaron that it was too funny the other night. It was great.
Waste their time on a Saturday.
Yeah, no kidding. That is an annoyance, but you know, it is their job. Meow. It is their job.
Irritates me when someone reports someone for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but some people just aren't altogether there. What are you talking about, lady? Hi, Frank. Somebody reported me as a hoarder, so I just look at myself now as a fancy hoarder because I'm not. I'm a rescue.
It's called having a home and a busy life.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't use a, people are so hateful. Yeah, no kidding. A lot of rescues are not ran out of a home, but a lot of rescues don't do what I do. I am a subject matter expert in neonate kittens. Neonates have to have a lot of attention. Round the clock attention.
1000%.
At least you're a clean person hoarding. Yeah, exactly. Clean person. Yes, it's cluttered. I'm working on that. There's a problem that people think, oh, it's cluttered, it's dirty. No, it's not dirty. There's a difference. I'm working on getting the place organized. It always gets worse before it gets better. That's what happens regardless of what you are. Hoarders also don't adopt out. They don't keep records of it. They're not a 501c3. Yeah, there's a lot of things that don't check the box of a hoarder. So it was interesting. And I know that they're going, I know, I'm sorry. But it is their job once they get a report like that. Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm going to be respectful. I have nothing to hide. In fact, I have everything to brag about because I'm proud of this organization. Am I embarrassed about how cluttered it is? Yeah. But
Shar had opportunity to share what she does.
Yeah, exactly. And they now have it on record that I could take some of theirs that would otherwise be euthanized for ringworm or panleukopenia.
I completely agree. You're amazing.
You gotta look at it from a different perspective. Oh, buddy, I know you're starving. Okay. All right. You want to help with this part of it? These
Honestly, if it
go
wasn't
into
for
the
you,
nursery.
somebody's
Be
cats,
careful.
wouldn't be
You're
here.
gonna have to do this number. Just don't stomp. The what?
Both of them?
Yeah.
To keep them in their door closed? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Hi, Shar, Chef, and Kitties.
Hello.
And Raven, Shaluski,
Yeah.
Hard Hands,
There's
absolutely.
one plate in it that needs to come out, but yeah, they're already coming. Hey, they left some of the kibble. So what I try to do, and I don't know if you've noticed or not, just put it in a line. I had, yeah, pretty much, just so it stays far away from the litter boxes. I had another person yesterday that was trying to zigzag. I was like, that's pretty, but let's just put it in a line that way it stays away from that shit. Yeah, it's kind of funny how people work. Okay, hello, Reubitudes. Eventually, I will get it reading out, and then we're gonna have chaotic hell, but your voice will be heard. Okay, is Hercules
I
out?
hope you were able to eat last night.
I was able to eat half of it, but yes, so I have dinner for tonight. Thank you. It was very good. Oh, so good. Thank you for dinner, Kitty Perfection. I appreciate you. I hope you're feeling a little bit better at least. Okay. This one goes into the great room. And then the top one to Penny.
Frog.
Yeah, her.
Lovely,
Oh,
Shar.
yeah.
Lovely.
I love my coffee. My coffee loves me. Let's see how much my coffee loves
That's
me. Will it
fantastic.
not
You're
burn
very
me?
welcome. I love you, beautiful Shar.
I love you too. Thank you. Oh, happiness in a cup. Okay, if you've never had this before, hot caramel macchiato with blonde espresso.
Woohoo, Starbucks.
Blonde espresso is the key. I don't like bitterness. I don't like bitterness. Anyways. Okay, this one, bottom one goes to Harry. The green goes to Harry
What
Potter.
time does
Yeah.
The
Pierce
rest
go
of them
to
go to
his
Olympus?
forever
Yeah.
home?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I have yet to hear back from it. He sent me a picture of their setup today, and I was like, "That's adorable. I love the setup because they literally put litter box, mat, water fountain. So I said, imagine going out to eat for dinner,
Hello
and
there.
they put you in, your table is in the bathroom, but you're outside of the stall. So that's okay, right?
Caitlin, why not?
FYI, always keep the water and the food far away from the litter box because litter will kick up, kick out. It gets dusty. I don't care what kind of litter it is, it
That's
will
right. Yeah, he's going to his forever home. I'm so happy.
get.
Okay, when to watch the fall. At least it was at the bottom of the stairs.
And not the top. Okay, so I have fallen from the top of the stairs. Usually I stop about 2 or 3 rungs down. One time, I actually, by the way, I don't do the splits. I've never been able to do the splits ever in my life. One time I did. Not on purpose. And it hurt. Because I was at the top of the stairs.
Again, please, hard hands.
Oh, yeah, this one. The picture, your picture of I'm thinking it's a plane. Hold on a second.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's the 50007. I keep thinking it's a face. It's like,
In comment.
this is a hot caramel macchiato blonde espresso. I got a 5-day-old kitten. Mom's milk is hit and miss. Mom's milk should not be hit and miss. Be careful with that. Okay, so be careful with supplemental feeding. Here's why. If you supplement feed, now that doesn't mean ignore, but if you supplement feed, then mom's milk will be hit and miss because then she's not needed. How old is mom? 5-day-old kitten. Imperative that baby still does get enough milk. Hi, everybody from Oregon. Val, we are right above you. Washington State. Lacey, Washington. Leximanum? Hold on. Yeah, I'm not even going to try it. India. That's why. How's little kitty? Thank you. Little kitty's doing good. I'm going to feed her now. I can't stop, and I'm trying to stop with the fluff. Okay. Oh, ow. Everything still hurts, and granted this is day 2, so it's supposed to. And the good thing is I didn't twist or land on my knee.
You bubble wrap.
This is the knee that hurts. I'm grateful that that did not get injured any further. Hello. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. She's 6 months? Oh, no wonder. Okay. Georgia, do me a favor. Once she has weaned the babies, how many babies are there? Oh, dear God, she should have been fixed already. And this is proof. So many people think I'm absolutely bat crap crazy. Cats, kittens, no cats, kittens. Female kittens can go into heat as early as 4 months of age. I have been getting more and more reports. Don't ever hit the tailbone like my daughter did falling down the basement stairs. That's kind of what I did down here. You know, I bounced twice. Okay. Let me pause this for a second. Okay, so female kittens can go into heat as young as 4 months of age. That means their first litter gets born around 6 months. I have been getting report after report after report of people whose 6-month-old just had kittens. Guess what? And now because they've had their first litter, they are more likely to have a lot of other issues with their internal organs. When I say this, I am not just being, I'm not over dramatic. I'm not being extra. Females can get pyometra, which is an infection of the uterus. They could get uterine cancer, ovarian cancer. Anything of the reproductive system can go south, especially after they start actually having kittens. Plus, as a 6-month-old, I don't even know how old a 6-month-old is off the top of my head. That is a child having children. A 1-year-old is a 15-year-old having children. They don't have the maturity to sit down. This is why her milk is hit and miss. If she is 3 babies, thank God. I only rehomed her 3. Wait. What? You rehomed her? What do you mean? Oh, you are the rehoming. So you took Mama in 3 weeks ago. Is that correct? She was booked to be spayed. She still can be. Then she had kittens. So she was already pregnant. She was already pregnant because the gestation period is anywhere from 54 to 58 or 63 days. I can't remember which right off the top of my head. It's only a couple of months. So 3 weeks ago, she was already pregnant. They just didn't know. Nice people that. I'm glad she's in a loving home. So I'm glad that. Woo, doggy. Okay, so going to the babies that you have now that she had, you're fine. I don't want to have. Yes, sorry, pinned. That's okay. Big deal on this. You don't want to just assume mom is going to feed them at that age. It's going to be hit and miss no matter what because of her milk and because of her age. So you got a double whammy. You're going to be having to get up a lot to make sure. I mean, I'm not kidding you. Check out my website. There, I'm going to say there. I'm looking at my computer over there. Go to the profile, click on that. If you're in TikTok, you're going to have to go to the 3 little dots at the upper right-hand corner, and it'll say open in an external browser. Yes. Okay, so then it'll open up in an external browser. Then you can select the website. It'll say official website of Critical Care Kitten Coalition. Go from there. I hope you're writing this down, hon. What we do, and then resources. There's a guide, the very first one near the bottom. It says expecting queens, newborns, and orphans. There's only a very minute reasons why a cat will reject her babies. Georgie, off topic. Did I know this? Yes, I did. Do I care right now? No, I don't. They are different from the eyes of a snake, by the way. FYI. You could actually Google that information. So, oh, thank you, Val. um, Expecting Queens, Newborns, and Orphans. That is the guide. All of my guides were put together in love with a whole lot of research. They are free of charge. Some of them actually have the information where the information was cited because I was on the ball then. The ones that didn't, I forgot completely to cite it. I felt bad. I'm Barry, a brain out chef. So it will tell you in there, Georgia, how a guide of how much that they should be eating. Now, if they eat more, great, that's fine. They shouldn't be eating less than the minimum amount. But if they do, they do. Just don't let it happen too much. Please go to do the same thing as I explained how to get to the website. Do the same thing and connect to our Discord. If you have questions, DM me. If it's in my guide, though, I'll probably refer you to my guide because I try to keep on top of my DMs. That doesn't mean I do, because I've got a ton, and then I've got a ton of emails and da da da. But you're hopefully they've had mama's milk from day 1 and day 2 because that's the most important because of the colostrum that she produces to help protect those babies. So it is so important that you follow the guideline of when to feed them, and that means you're going to be getting up a lot to the point of you're going to lose your freaking mind. I'm still getting up with her until she is on wet food. I'm getting up with her throughout the night. Now it's every 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 hours. I don't remember which. I just hit the 4-hour mark now during the night because I'm going, that's safe. And if she does, at her age, if she doesn't eat, if she eats a lot on one sitting and she doesn't eat much, if at all, the next one, okay, that's fine. If she doesn't eat after that next one, that's when I then go to, no, you're not going to fade on my ass. We're going to tube feed. I do know how to tube feed. If you don't know how to tube feed and you're in this situation, God help me, we might then, you would need to make sure you have the supplies on hand and you can DM me and maybe we can talk about, is it not, what happened?
It just needs refilled. I was just looking at it.
Oh, okay. I was going, yeah, it needs to be cleaned too. And I've got sidebar. I might be able to do a one-on-one tutorial if you have the correct supplies with you. It is stressful as hell. Stressful as hell. I cannot say it enough. To learn how to tube feed and to do it. Because you are literally saving their life, but you are also putting their life in danger all at the same time. So if you don't know what you're doing, it's easy to take their life. So you've got to approach that with absolute respect. So let me know, DM me, let's get that conversation going. If you don't have any questions and everything goes textbook and whatnot, then that's great. And maybe, just maybe, Mama will be getting her milk in and she'll have the attention span to feed them. I use Royal Canin, and I'll flip this around for you. I swear by this food. Royal Canin Mother Baby Cat Cat Food. You can buy it in just about any pet store. Well, any pet store for sure. Just about any store has it as well. I get this and I get the kibble, and I specifically get the 2. There's different stages. The two. I'm not even sure if I ever got the 1, but it is great for mama because it helps encourage milk production. It is great for babies when they start to. Will she have to worry about constipation too? No. I don't even worry about constipation until I'm faced with it. That's been an odd duck thing. Hopefully, because she has a mama, hopefully this one will just start doing mama things and licking and cleaning the baby. That doesn't mean that she's going to. She's only 6 months freaking old. And that is so unfortunate. Know that you cannot get a mama cat spayed now until she has weaned the babies. Otherwise, you're basically saying, I'm going to give you this abdominal surgery, and by the way, you nurse on your abdomen. That would be painful, and that will encourage them to stop nursing. So just don't, unless you've got a backup supply, and just don't. Wait till that she's weaned up. You'll know, because they will be on food like this and less on her. Once they're on actual cat food like that, let me guess, Georgie P4B. I'm guessing you're a kid. So, by 4 months you may need to spay. 4 months? Wait, what? No. Okay, Kathy, I don't know where 4 months came from. 4 months? Where did that come from? I guarantee it's going to be way less than 4 months. 4 months. Oh, you're talking about for the kittens. Okay. 4 months for the kitten. Yeah, kittens can go. Okay, so let's take a back step on that one. Kittens can have the female kittens can go into their first heat by 4 months of age. Yes. You can contact a rescue, a shelter, animal services, ASPCA, something of that sort, to help you get them fixed. And they might even, if you ask them to, they might be able to just adopt them out for you, so that way it's off you. If you basically become a foster for them, and you got to talk to a rescue about this, because if your cat accidentally, I don't like the term accidentally, has kittens, there is no accident, by the way. If they have kittens and you're not planning on keeping them, please contact a rescue or shelter, so that way you could say, hey, I've got this situation, but pumping the brakes, I can keep them here, I will foster them, but would you mind, I will surrender the kittens to you. I want to keep the cat, but I'll surrender the kittens to you so you guys can help spay my cat, spay and neuter the kittens, as well as vaccinate them all. That's a big deal too. More often than not, rescues are thrilled when that can happen. And I mean, I supply the food. I will supply even some of the toys. I will supply even the water fountains. I don't care. They're doing me a great service. As long as they don't get it, hooked on the babies and become foster pills. That's an issue. But at least then, yeah, she's cleaning and stuff. Good. That's good. That's rare. She's struggling with milk production. This is going to help tremendously. It really will. You feed the mama this as well as the the dry food. I gotta take Tylenol. It's just dumb. I don't know how to flip this one yet. Yeah. Let's try it that way. Nope, that's the back. Hi, there's my wall. I need to wash the wall. Not flip. I just wanted to see about mirroring. I have no idea how to unmirror. Anyways, okay. Mother, baby, cat, cat food. Rocanin. It's mother, baby, cat. Mother and baby cat. It helps encourage milk production. So that will be a big deal for her. So babies are, oh shit. Yeah, this is going to help mama. Babies don't get this yet. Their stomachs are not even close to being developed. They are only 50 grams each. And, wait a minute. Every one of them, no, none of them are any larger. They were premature. Girl, you are now. So, let's recap real quick. So you've got now, you just adopted a kitty that was pregnant and you didn't even know it. She had babies. She's not producing the milk right now. One, because she's young. Two, because they were born premature. And so the babies have these obstacles. Mama's not producing enough milk, and they will need to be supplement fed, but they were born premature. You are going to be a freaking rock star in my eyes if all of these babies survive. Please connect with me, Georgia, through the Discord. I want to keep in contact with you to find out how they are doing. And if anything starts to go wrong, I want to know. And I'll see how, if there's any way I can possibly help you by giving you more one-on-one info. We need to get you a subscription so you can be read out. I spayed them at 6 months. Lexi, and I've got to just call you that because I actually don't know how in the world to say your name, and I'm sorry, with all due respect. 6 months, they could already have their first litter of kittens. Males start getting anxious, which means at 6 months they could start spraying and fighting and whatnot. More times than not, they're not. Usually, if they're around people and other cats, they're going to be pretty chillax, but they will still get a little bit anxious, and you don't want that because if you have females around that aren't spayed, even if they are 4 months of age, once they start going into heat, those anxious boys are going to go, I'll be right back. Yeah, they want to get their cat on. So we try to protect them from that. By the way, if you have cats that had a kitten or kittens, keep them in a bedroom or a bathroom. Don't let them run around your house. Even if they're your cat, don't let them run around your house. Keep them in a bedroom or bathroom. It is more chillax. It's more relaxing for them. They feel safer. The babies, she'll be less likely to move the babies because they don't want them to be in danger. Also, because if she accidentally gets out of the bedroom or bathroom, she's still in the house. If she's running around the house and she actually gets out, you're not going to see her until she's pregnant again. There's that problem too. And of course, keep them in an environment where they can't get pregnant. And exactly.
Do you have the tape?
Oh, yeah. It's up here. Makes total no sense, but it's on
Okay.
it's on a toy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Nope.
What do you have marked?
Right in here. Eventually, I'm going to get all this organized. And like the rebar. Why do we have rebar in there? I don't know. So, I'm going to turn the chat back on. I'm going to get her food going. I'm going to quit looking at the chat because I keep looking at the chat. I love you guys. And if you get formula that's pre-mixed, make sure you shake it up. If you don't, you are not getting all the good stuff that's at the bottom. Just saying. Alexa, unpause. Nothing to resume because I haven't had that on, and I realized that as I said, unpause. Alexa, play my likes. There we go. Now then, she is eating almost all.
Jennifer Bruce, hi everyone.
All of this. This is approximately 24 mils because I will still be testing it, so it usually drops to about 22 to 23 mils. I would give her a sub if you, I don't know. You would have to tell everybody, don't open the box and just,
Hi.
How
are y'all?
you know what? Georgia, are you still on here?
If you messaged on TikTok, she won't see it or you in the Discord.
The emergency formula that sure uses a spin like my today.
Okay, cool. Hey guys, I'm going to do this. There's going to be, Sarah, I love you. Thank you for even offering this. Sarah, would you mind throwing up a box? Everybody, do not click on that box. I want Georgia to, so that way she'll get that gifted sub. And that way you know, it goes, I really specifically want to get to her. So if somebody gets it and it's not her, I'm going to probably block your ass. So you're awesome. Thank you. I'm about ready to bring out Chef. I don't do Discord. I don't, wait, I'm sorry. Ooh, I don't Discord. What's her, go to the profile up here and then click on the link.
That's
In
Sarah. That is extremely kind.
Oh my god, I love her. The three dots in the upper right hand corner, click on that and say open an external browser. And then all you have to do is click the Discord logo. It'll take you right there. You have to have an invite to get there. You can't just look it up. Thank you, Nicole. So there it is. Okay, nobody click on this. Once it gets down to there, I want to see only Georgia's name saying, Georgia got it. Very important. Thank you. Sarah, I love you. Oh my god, my cat stopped eating. No idea why. Take her to the vet then. Nothing makes her want to eat. Take her to the vet. She's nauseous. That's why. She might not be throwing up, but something is making her sick to her stomach. You'll need to take her to the vet. Straight up. There's no way of out undoing that because she needs to be. Yeah.
Do you have filters for this one?
Yes.
Wait.
Oh. Straight back. Wait. I think I actually might still have them back here because I hadn't put them away yet. Nope, I lied. Nope, straight back. Where the other, do you know where all the other filters are?
No.
Oh, okay, well, you're gonna learn. Okay. On the left, the one on the left, the furthest to the left. So just keep going straight back. No, I'm sorry. Right. I'm dyslexic.
That needs to bring back the ability to get subscription directly again.
It really sucks to keep going straight back. Put your hand to the other right side, yep, but right in front of you. Okay. It should be right there on the third or fourth shelf. It's in a white box. You'll just have to keep looking. And I'm not sure if it'll show. Yeah, it does. It shows a picture of them. Be careful. It'll say UAH, UAH, but it'll there's two different kinds. One has a little tab on it. That's not the right kind. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Nope.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, if you're just joining, they're on TikTok. Do not click the box. Do not click the box. It's going to open up in 10 seconds. I want to see that Georgia gets it. Please do not, anybody, click that box. Do not reserve your self-control or utilize your self-control. There you go. Come on. We want to see Georgia. I need to see Georgia getting this one. Georgia, open it. Thank you. Yay. You guys rock. I was really worried because I know people come in and out of this all the time. Woohoo! Sarah, you are a rock star. Thank you so much for that, darling. Okay. How many channels where will the viewers do something like that? Where, oh my God, that was, you guys, textbook. Okay. You will vet her? Please do. 100%, because yeah, she's nauseous. Being nauseous does a lot of issues. Okay, come on, Kitty.
Morning Shar, kitties and crusaders. So congrats.
There we go. There we go. You know, I know almost every other creator that would have asked somebody to do this in a room this large. There usually is, they don't respect, people don't respect what the creator says, not everybody. You guys, just awesome. Just amazing. I mean, there's those rooms that have like 7 or 8 people in or 15,
Yes,
but my God, 120 plus people, and y'all listen. Thank you. that was beautiful. I'm so touched. I could just shut everything down and be fine. Now let's just go to bed. Bye. So, anyways,
Hey, George,
JK.
so you'll love it here.
Are you new here too? Ah, you just got yourself a hoot nanny good
You
time.
always have nice people in here, smiley face.
Damn straight. Otherwise, the ones that are not nice get
You have the
excused.
best community and mods.
Boop. UI loves 1242. Now he's great. Wait. When I got my hold on a second. Hi. Hold on a second. I'm reading something on Ube of Twos. What? Girl, chill. Hold on. I'm trying to get all this ready. When I got my cat, he had ear mites. I tried many things. I will guarantee you didn't try something that I use, and it's stupid simple. I tried many things from different vets, and no one would clean it. Just give my drops when he got fixed. He was under anesthesia when they cleaned him. Now he's great. You know how you deal with that, honey? Because cleaning them is not going to get rid of the ear mice. It's just going to clean their poop out. That's something you want to avoid. You want to clean out the crap, literally, but you also want to get rid of the mites. The mites might still be in there. You know how you get rid of the mites? It's not difficult. Revolution. It's a flea medication, and it takes care of other parasites, one of which is ear mites. Revolution. It doesn't matter if it's a kitten, minimum 6 weeks of age, not this, but or Revolution Plus, either one of those for cats. But now I'm noticing his ears are getting dirty again. That's because the ear. It's called ear mite debris. Nope. All you got to do. Not kidding you. Are you in the United States? ULO? Or what country are you in? This is on Ube of Twos. Well, here you are, little one. Yes. Can you show us what you use? Please, you're in Pennsylvania. Okay. Because you're in the United States, you need to have a prescription from a vet for this kind of flea medication. But you will want to just message that vet that you took them to, or her to. I forgot what gender it is, sorry. And just say, hey, I need a dose of Revolution. It is that simple. Other ear mite medications, 1, they don't work very well. 2, they're expensive, and it's just targeting the ear mites. Revolution, you're getting rid of 5 or 6 different parasites. And you don't even have to mess with the ears. You don't even have to mess with the ears. You put it on the base of their neck, base of the skull, top of the neck. That's it. Bam, done. That's it. It is stupid simple, and for some reason vets are trying to push like what is it? Tressa, oh shit, I forgot what the name of it is. I'm not even sure if I have any more of it because I don't use it. Terramycin? I don't know. No, it's not. Anyways, they push other medications that don't even need. Yeah, Revolution. Exactly. But you don't want it. You'll want the name brand. Trust you me. Revolution. If they are 6 to 8 weeks, you want to get the kitten version, which is only available as Revolution, not the Revolution Plus. But yeah, if you took them to many different vets, call each one and ask them how much it would be. There should be no issue because they've already seen them within the last year. No issue at all. I would be shocked if there is. Okay, let's see if I can get her to poop. Because guess what? Yesterday, she was still clogged up. It seems like every day I have to do it. Okay, I keep forgetting. Oh, God, I've clipped them. She's and she digs into the same areas, so she's now got, yeah, she's made my fingers cavernous. Very, very painful. There you go. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, girl. Bye.
Hi, baby.
Now then, if I have to do an enema, one, please don't do it unless you know what the heck you're doing, because otherwise, if you use something that is not an blah blah blah, if
Jesse, congratulations on reaching a new
sultry meow. What? Who just became a super fan? Dizzy Dazzy, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I can't let them out until I give them their medications.
Which one is that? Ghost or Chili? That's in there.
Ghost is, I believe, in there. I think Chili's still out because I was like, dude, you're fine out and I'm not into catching you. Ghost still needs antibiotics, but Chili doesn't, so meh.
At Dizzle, congratulations on reaching
Dizzy.
a new member level.
Chili and Ghost have a potential adopter. She's going to come down from Bellingham.
Okay.
And she's been in our chat too. Surfer. Her other cat's name is Surfer. He's an 11-year-old. And I was like, if you're going to get one, you better get two. Otherwise, Surfer is going to hate your ass.
Yeah.
She's like, well, he's a lot like a kitten. Not that much.
I was gonna ask, do you want me to make a goodie bag for Pierce?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And it will end up being 2 cans of the pate, 1 of the shreds that will go into it. I gave away all these other ones that were back there because I'm going, no, we don't use those as the...
Who's that?
That?
Yeah.
Who are you? Say your name. Go ahead. Tell her. It's Hercules. Shy
Is
boy.
that the one that's always in her bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been coming out. He basically wants a plate of food.
Is it Artemis or Apollo that's like being all lovey and Olympus?
Artemis.
Artemis.
Apollo's in there, but he's got the white nose. Artemis has the Batman mask.
I was very shocked.
Okay. Yeah, no, she's food motivated. It's awesome. Yeah, if somebody is concerned about what I'm doing, please don't. I've been doing this probably more years than you've been alive, depending on how old you are. I am not seeing jack squat either. Hold on a second. Gotta see if there's a fire that needs to be put out here. A little carried away, aren't you? Oh, my lyrical muse. No, I'm not. Why would you think that? Are you a subject matter expert in neonates? I always get a kick out of people when they think that I know better. Trust me. You might know better, but I doubt you know better than me.
At Karen M. Hi.
Meow. Sultry meow. Thank you for becoming a kitten crusader. Hi, Christina. Thank you so much for the Purple Crusaders. I wish I could rename it to being a kitten crusader, but they named it Purple Crusader. It makes no sense. Okay, so Lyrical Muse, if you think that was being overzealous, you're going to crap yourself when you're going to see what I'm going to do in just a few. I'm going to try seeing her first. And I've got to do a quick exam just to make sure that my assessment is correct. But, well, that's all I'm going to say.
I know better, not right for Freddy practice. How's that stick to you forever?
I know, you're probably getting a little bit hungry now. Now then, she did not eat anything last time. She will this time, one way or another. Oh, before I start that. Every morning, because she is under 2 pounds, she's under 1 pound. I weigh her constantly every day, once a day.
Hey, Penny.
387 grams. Hold on, buddy.
Super Galaxy 85
387 grams.
adhesive bandage high.
Not much of a gain today, but you know what? It's still a gain. Hi, Penny. By the way, if you are just joining, my name is Shar. I'm the owner of Critical Care Kitten Coalition. I am a subject matter expert in neonate kittens. I am not a vet, nor a vet tech. One would say I'm a fancy hoarder, but I am not actually. I become an adoption agency for these babies by the time that they are old enough to be adopted, and they've been spayed or neutered. And they have been spayed or neutered and fully vaccinated. I've got to get a better handle on that. And dewormed and microchipped. And when I'm doing this, I will literally just put little amounts like that into her mouth. Okay? I'm not putting a ton in there because I don't want it going down the wrong tube. I just want to give her a taste. Keep the back feet on the floor. She should be in a more natural, there we go, a more natural position of nursing. Some people will suspend a baby in the air for some stupid reason. I never understood that. It is not the right way to feed a baby. That's not the way that they eat normally, so don't do that. It drives me crazy. Usually they're arrogant little asswipes that do that. Okay, hold on, sweetheart. I know. So I'm just going to hold your head right there. I know. There you go. Okay, I'm not tapping hard enough for it to come out. That's the problem. There we go. Yeah, that was on me. Come on. And if nothing else, I'm going to start pulling this away to see if she's going to start actually latching. No. You are a little toy. Okay, come on. Come on, Chef. Come on. You can do it. I know you can. You know that if you don't latch, you don't eat this time? Yeah, there you go. Come on, full on latch. You're not fully latching. I will only do just little taps to keep it going. Don't do that. Come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. You keep going. I know how much she can eat. Nope. This thing might be sticking. The syringe might be sticking, so I will, I'll throw it away. Some people will say, well, change the nipple out. You don't change the nipple. Babies are very attuned to which nipples they like. And if you have success with one, stick with it. Just make sure it's kept clean. Okay, come on. You've only done half of this. If you were a 2-week-old, I might say, hey, that's okay. But you're not. You're 2 weeks old. And with 2-week-olders, you need to have the whole mouth. Let's go. I know how much you normally eat. And I also know when the last time you fully ate was. And it's been hours. It was 11 o'clock last night when she fully ate. So, my go-to is, hey, if you're not going to eat, I'm going to help you. And I will bypass that. I don't like to tube feed, but I will. But it's important to know if tube feeding or doing any sort of warm water enema, you cannot, and I repeat, cannot use anything you just find to do that kind of procedure. You've got to use an official enteral tubing that is individually wrapped, sealed wrapped. If it comes in bulk and they're not all, if they're just all together wrapped up in there, yeah, that's not good enough. And I'll show you the tubing that I mean. Come on, baby. You literally have eaten 10. It's half as much as I normally would like to see her eat. But at least she's doing it right now. Cute kitten, when do we? Oh my God. Okay, Adam, you were probably being funny, but I will give you one moment to retract your own thing and by apologizing if you are being funny. I don't see an emoji. Paisley, don't. No, show self-control. No. Okay, Adam, you're really digging yourself into a hole right now. One, don't ever put somebody, yeah, see, don't ever put a nationality and blame that. No. Also, Paisley, let my mods handle it. The reason why is because I don't want you targeted. I have mods for a reason. They are to protect the channel as well as the viewers. Please restrain yourself on that. Very important. Adam was taken out, but yeah. Also, remove those comments too. Thank you. I think that was Heidi Angel. Kathy. Thank you, hun. Yeah. Never make a joke as serious as that, because it's not a funny joke when I am a medical rescue for neonate kittens. That was disturbing and inappropriate. Even if with a laughing emoji, it would be highly inappropriate, but at least then it would show that they were not being serious. But then to tag on some sort of nationality to it, that was inappropriate completely. What's her name? Her name is Chef. So had she ate the whole thing and ate all of it so well, we would say, yes, Chef. Right now we're just going, meh, Chef. But yeah, her name is Chef. So right now we're going to set that aside. I'm going to attempt to make her go potty one more time. I'm going to do an exam first, see if it's actually backed up. If you're going to do this, you got to be very careful. You don't want to squish and hurt them. These are internal organs that you can't do that. I know, honey. Fine, I'll put that in the heater thingy. We'll see if you will want to eat it. Otherwise, I'm just going to put you in my hoodie. Hold on. But see, she might not be hungry right now if she's backed up. And that's the problem that she has had. Don't worry about it. Let that person go. Don't give them any accolades by dwelling on this. Let it go. No. It's okay. Hold on. I know. But you know what? Here, let's do this. Let's put you on something soft. Penny, you're funny. So I try to be a cage-free rescue. I know. And the more she squeaks, the harder it is for me to determine, because I got to be able to feel her little colon. Calm down. I'm being very, very gentle. It just got a puzzle piece on TikTok, so hold on a second, guys. Yep. Okay. So, I'm going to attempt to get her to go potty one more time before I actually do this. Okay. Boom. As much as I was hoping to there. We'll try it one more time. So if you're just joining, my name is Shar. I am the owner of Critical Care Kitten Coalition. We are a medical rescue for neonates. I take kittens from other rescues and shelters who would otherwise euthanize them because either they're too expensive, too broken, too contagious, or they are just too difficult to keep alive. And I am a subject matter expert in the neonate area. That is from birth through 6 weeks of age, so up to 7 weeks. That's where my skill set really lies. Most of the time, vets don't see this age baby, and when they do, they generally will suggest you have them euthanized because if they're sick, there's too little to test on. You cannot have they can't go and undergo surgery at this age. They have to be usually at least 2 pounds just to be put under anesthesia. It is imperative that if you have a kitten that was hit by a vehicle or something, you got to really take into consideration any internal injuries, anything like that, because it can be a very painful and long, prolonged death. You don't want them to go through that. Sometimes we have to make decisions we are not wanting to make. Could somebody go ahead and turn on the chat? God help me on that one. With her, she's just been perpetually constipated. We've been dealing with this for the last couple of weeks. She is the sole survivor of 7. Hold on a second. Oh, Lord. There we go. Now then, my hot water tank is set way hotter than most normal people. No, it's not actually. Her name was not inspired by anything other than the fact that I just was being funny because I wanted to say yes, chef, no, chef. Anyways, I know. I just added a little bit of water to this. That's it, warm water. I have my hot water heater actually set to really kind of dangerous high hot water level because I deal with things like panleukopenia, which doesn't just go away. It can hang on surfaces for up to a year, and it actually can survive up to 140 degree temperatures. Most water heaters are set to 110. Mine's set to 160. I know, baby. I know. An enteral nutrition tube. We're going to talk about that. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see what Michael's saying. Paisley, I will say, usually I give a one and done. If you cannot exercise self-control, Paisley, you will be, actually excused. Okay, stop. I don't like when people are actually wanting to learn. I don't like having to have them blocked, but please let my mods handle it. I genuinely don't see anything of what Michael was saying that was bad. Why do I have tattoos on my arm? Why is that an issue for you? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go forward again. Now see, Paisley, this is now taking time from what I'm doing. I think dogs are better. Paisley, if you think dogs are better, then you are in the wrong channel. You've been an absolute pain. So you are gone. Good God, if you think dogs are... I don't care. Dogs, cats, it doesn't at all matter to me. They're animals. They're God's creatures. They deserve to have somebody stick up for them just as much as anything else. They don't have a voice. They have a voice in the fact that they can actually meow, but they don't have a way to give you a communication of what's going on unless we're paying attention. And I will tell you, I don't have it in me right now. I'm in a lot of pain from falling down the freaking stairs. And when I tell people to let my mods handle it, I expect them to listen. As far as I know, Paisley's a freaking child. And if she's not, then she's just immature. I'm not even going to deal with it. Okay. So, enteral nutrition tubes. I use the same tube, and anybody that does what I do would use the same thing. You use a sterile enteral nutrition tube, whether that's to go down the throat or up the rear. If you know how to tube feed, you will know how to do a warm water enema. Warm water enemas are literally that, just warm water. That's the only thing. Now, if she goes potty, if she goes poop, then that's great. I don't have to do this. But the last few times, she's had very hard poop plugging up in front of the rest of the poop. And so once we get the hard stuff out, all of a sudden she could go potty and she feels better, and then she wants to eat. If she's not eating and she hasn't pooped for a while, it's causing her tummy aches. If you got a tummy ache, you don't feel like eating. So I'm trying to do this without getting scratched all to hell. Love animals more than people. Amen. I do too. I have respect for very few people, but I don't mind teaching anybody who is willing to listen. Okay. Yeah, you're getting me again. It's not her fault. She's just trying to do exactly what she wants to do, which is, I don't want to be cleaned up, Mama, because that's them. They do the same thing with their natural mama. And she's not even trying to push it out, which is another problem I have. She did just fart. That's a good sign. Now, hopefully, yeah. But there is not even a little bit of poop, and that's a problem. That is a problem. And I could feel it by checking her colon that she definitely has poop in there. She needs to get it out. Hey, it's okay, honey. Now my hoodie is now on backwards because once she's done, I'm going to wrap her in the blanket and stick her in my hoodie, and that way she's going to have a little bit of one-on-one time while I'm working. So enteral nutrition tubes, we're going to have to go to this. I'll show you the one for actual feeding. Again, they come sealed. This one's been used for her and her alone. If she had litter mates that had survived, they would each, if they needed to be tube fed, they each would get one. They would each be in a baggie once they've been used and their names put on it so I know whose it is. Hi Penny, we need to clip your nails because I can feel like going right into my thigh. That hurts. Okay, Penny, thank you. Okay, this is the kind that I use for feeding, doing tube feeding, just because it's clear. I prefer the clear when it's tube feeding. When it's warm water enemas, I will go to the red ones. They're not clear. Here's the thing about enteral nutrition tubes. And I've had people try to tell me, you can use this thing in a pinch. No, you can't. If you're in a pinch, you need to get them to an emergency vet. An enteral nutrition tubing has a notch, 2 notches taken out, one on either side. The tip of it actually is sealed and it's rounded. So I will try to show you guys this. See if you can see. There it is. There's the notch there, and then there's one on the opposite side. Here it is. So notch is there, and then there's another one there. The tip is rounded. The reason the tip is rounded is so that way when you're going down the throat or up the rear, doesn't matter, it's not going to scrape. You don't want it cutting into the esophagus. You don't want it cutting into wow. Not gonna say anus, that one isn't the right. Colon is in further. Come on, Char, whatever it is. My brain's just not working right now. I'm stupid tired. That happens because you've been up all night, Char. Anyways, She's eating on her own. No, she's eating on. I'm not doing tube feeding. I still, once I'm done with this, I've got to do medications. Thank you for the corgi. Anyhow, this is literally just warm water. I don't use the chemicals of certain enemas that you can get at a vet's office or whatever. She's too little. She's way too little. We want to make sure everything is safe for her. So she is too little for that. So we just use warm water and it works wonders. I'm going to get a couple more of these ready because if she does what I'm expecting her to do, we're going to need it. So this is another reason why I use syringes. I've got a ton of syringes on. So if you're a rescue, a shelter, or if you're a foster and you're learning this stuff, always have 3, 5, 10, and even 20 mil lure slip syringes. Lure slip means that you can actually put a needle, slip it over the tip of this. Lure lock means you twist it on there. Those are usually for needles also. These I don't use for needles. Needles. I slip these on there. I will use them for medications, all sorts of reasons. For this, it's warm water enema. I also use them instead of a bottle. I use a syringe because it holds a lot less air. Less air means less gas. Less gas means that they are going to eat more properly. For enemas, I'm not going to go into tube feeding because we're not talking about that right now. If you want to see more about tube feeding, check out some of my previous videos. It's just an inch, and you can see this black line that you should be able to see on there. I'm going to show you right over the tattoo. There's a little black line right there. It's kind of faded now, but I can see it really clear. That is, I don't want to go anywhere past that. This is just warm water. There's that. And then you make sure you prime it so it's drippy. All right. You also are going to need to have lubricant. Everybody, you get lubricant. Yeah, it's really not that funny. But anyways, no scented, no tingly sensation, no nothing. It's just plain out straight lube. Why? You're not using it for anything but a baby. Other things like that, one, wasteful. Two, could be harmful. We don't want to harm them, right? The whole point is to save their life, not harm them. And I'm hoping to encourage everybody to either want to start fostering or become your own nonprofit doing this stuff. But if you know how to tube feed, you're going to go, oh, this is so easy. I know, but you want to be careful. You don't want to puncture the colon. Hold on. Little girl, no. Wait, Penny. Wait. She wants to back where her special kibble is, which is the mother baby cat kibble. Okay. Gently. Don't forcibly. Gently insert. Very slowly. Yeah. If you cannot get it to go in, take what you have out and try it another way. Sometimes it's just the way that it's is the natural curve that's messing with it. I usually don't go any further than 1 mil. I will put a lot more than 1 mil into the 1 milliliter into the syringe, but I will not put more than that in her rectum. That's what I was trying to say. Rectum. You don't want to tear the rectum. I knew it was in there somewhere in my head. Okay, done. Do I just yank it out? No. Gently bring it out. You don't want to hurt them. Now then, there's all this water in there that's trying to break up the poop. And she's got nails, Shar, so be careful. So now, we stimulate like a mama. Just a little bit. And actually, I should wet this down with warm water again. Okay. I never did that until just recently. I was like, oh, that is kind of a better idea. Somebody suggested that, and it made really no sense to me, but I tried it and I was like, oh, I see what they mean now. That actually does make sense. Now, hopefully, we'd only have to do this once.
I mean a turd.
Now we want her to make a turd. Okay, I'm doubtful that I'm going to be able to show. And people are probably going, I don't want to see. Well, then you're in the wrong channel. This channel is definitely, we celebrate the poop. We celebrate eating. We celebrate it all just because it's about life. Everybody poops. If you don't want to see it, that's up to you, but just scroll out.
2
At
questions.
Dizzle, there's
Do you
just
want me to
one
clean
kitten in her
Pierce's
litter,
cage out,
and
or just
she's
leave it
about
how it is?
3.5 weeks.
It would be great if you did. I can't even fathom trying to get to that yet.
What do you want me to do with the stuff in there?
The litter box needs to be
There's
dumped.
not a litter box in
Oh,
there.
good. Okay, I already took care of that. Yay! Then the is there a water fountain in there still?
Yes.
Okay, so that just needs to be emptied and then sterilized. And I think that there's placements.
They're back there.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks.
Anything else in there just needs to go into here so I can just wash it.
And there's a food bowl, his mat, the scratcher, and the bed.
Yeah, the bed can go into the laundry room. The scratcher can just go with them.
Okay.
Awesome, you have a volunteer today.
Yeah, right? And absolutely nothing still coming out, and I know that she's got stuff in her colon.
Whose food's in there?
Huh?
Whose food's in there? Hers. That
She
lady
has mother,
keeps
baby,
everything
cat
in.
food. So yeah, hey, nice try. If you want to put her in there, then she can have her special kibble. Okay,
I'm gonna eat.
she wants to eat. She's been on me trying to get my attention. Mama, I want to have a snack.
And then for next week, since the April calendar's not up, do you just want me to text you, or do you want me to like switch the calendar?
You can switch the calendar too. Yes, thank you. I have another one that I have yet to put up. I was doing that yesterday and got distracted. I know, shocking. But it will get up, so that way I'll have 2 calendars going at all times.
Nice.
Yes. Look at me go. I am a fancy hoarder. Okay. So, we're going to try this one more time. I don't exceed past 2. If nothing happens after 2, I just wait. I know. Usually the second one is magical if I have to go to 2. No. No. Want to make sure it is good and well coated. I know, baby, I'm sorry. One of the reasons why she will stop eating is because she does not feel good. That's the reason why a lot of animals will stop eating. They don't feel good. They're nauseous. Nope.
And just before I'm done, I will send you a TikTok DM to explain how I did it.
Okay. I know, honey. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Careful. Girl. Okay.
And Tina K, yes.
No. That's not an ideal way of doing this, but it works better if you have somebody else with you, so one could be holding the baby. I know. Oh, boy. Trying to make sure. You are fun and squiggly. Okay, stop. There we go. Jeez. Ouch. All right. Let's see if we can actually have some fun explosion actions here. so stressful. It really is. I don't like doing this. I certainly, believe it or not, don't like doing it in front of a bunch of people, let alone, 300 plus altogether. She is definitely starting to get, I'm expecting to see something go thunk, which is what's happened so many times. Oh, I know. Now what I need to do on it is warm water. Super fun. Okay.
Poor baby.
I know, right?
Sandra Wills 879 not the best formula.
There we go. Oh my God. Yep. And it's just hard little pellets again. Now, why is beyond me. The formula should not be doing this. I've never experienced formula doing this. I don't know what's going on with her little body, but she has been backed up in such a weird way. And I've never seen a kitten this backed up for this long.
Warm water enemas can be life-saving when babies have constipation. Do not do without training.
God damn it. Yep. Trying to make sure her feet stay on the floor, and that way she can push if she wants to.
Tina K, she's too young, only 3 weeks old.
If you have a suggestion, please make it in the form of a question. Just because if you come off like you know better, you'd be surprised of how many times people do that and they don't know what they're really talking about.
That Crispy 54, she is already on the best formula available.
She is on PetAg's Pet Lack, not the KMR. I don't do KMR.
She must be uncomfortable.
Yeah, really, it is, and that's why.
Same birthday as my brother.
I know. I'm still waiting to see anything of that substance. Come on, that's just like ridiculous. So again, warm water enema. Usually it'll break it up and it'll help move it out along, and the lubrication also will help move it along. Unfortunately, it only, I don't even know where it went. She got like 4 pellets out, and I mean, when I say pellets, it looked like hard rabbit
The
pellets.
only commercial kitten formula that Char uses is Petlac by Pet Egg.
Yeah, that's not to say I like everything from Pet Ag, but because I know the one that everybody tends to go to, it's actual pure shit. I know. If I could just see you actually pooping, and because I know you don't feel good. I know you don't feel good. Now, you know what?
Angel_wings.
We are just going to let it go for now.
It's not the best for your baby.
Ha ha ha. Okay, so I'm going to just put her right in here. She is not yet walking. She's starting to try. That's the important thing.
For this.
No, oh God, no. A baby cannot be sedated at all. At all. They can't be put under anesthesia. They cannot be sedated. They are too young. You do that and you're going to basically mess them up, either their organs or you're going to mess up their mind. Nope. Great question, because I don't know if anybody else was wondering the same thing. Just because she's a bit uncomfortable with it doesn't mean anything, because they'll scream like this with the mamas as well. Everything is small on a young kitten. Everything is small on a young kitten. Exactly. Is their sphincter too small? Maybe weird question. Oh, you know what? No. It's not like I can see where you're coming from. I would not expect that to be the case. What usually would end up happening. Pamela, ask that question again later. If you can't get her to go potty, what do you do next? I wait, and I will be able to get her to go potty, but it's just a matter of just a little bit of time. Most vets, if nothing else, I would have to take her to the emergency room. I haven't had to do that except for 2 times, one of which was due to their tail, and that's what I was going to explain. Again, I only have her, so hers goes in here. If I had more than her, there would be the names on them. But I need to get their medications and let them out. They are complaining. Okay, so let's talk about this, and I'm going to be doing this dual tasked here. Let's just throw all of that away. I was going to try to feed you again. I'm not sure if you want to eat. Shoot. Okay. Medication. Ow! Oh, God, that hurt. Cut. One of hers. One of her little needle cuts. Okay. So.
Amazing sharp hard hands. At Tina K, we don't want to expose young kittens to sitting in water more than it is necessary.
Oh, yeah, no. This is internal. Sitting in a bath, that won't help. Has it ever helped you? You need it internal. I'm going to attempt to feed her just one more time. Just for basically kicks and giggles, because I'm not expecting her to want to eat. But we'll see. We shall see. See you later. Okay, good. So there is her. And then if I didn't get to your question, please restate it in the chat, because I can't say I can scroll backwards. I've got to get the medications done of the kittens that still get meds. Come on. Now again, I'm tapping because I'm putting little drops in her mouth. This is a 20 mil. 20 mils are kind of harder to control. Yeah, she's not. She's just saying nope. Okay, at that point, that goes away. KMR, the brand is actually Pet Ag. And it says it's a white can and it has KMR written on the front. If you think that is the best KMR that you can get, that, oh my God, that is like the cat's meow, think twice. That is one of the worst things you can give a kitten. In fact, it went from a really great product to being one that it went so south. It was starting to take, in fact, it still does. It takes the lives of kittens, because the third ingredient is vegetable oil. It causes them to have horrific diarrhea. Okay. And I need to make sure I also get, okay, I'm almost done. Really, I am. I wanted to make sure to get your cat's info and whatnot. And
So beautiful.
Linda Ferreira, 831, 3 weeks and 3 days.
trying stupid hard to make sure I get everything done.
Calendar's done.
Okay, thank you.
I realized Easter's on Sunday. Are you still gonna have volunteers?
Easter's on Sunday this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're both on every Sunday.
I know.
I didn't know if you're still gonna have volunteers next week or not.
I am, because yeah, it's not like they go, hey, it's Easter, we're not gonna eat or anything.
Well, I know that. I didn't know if you had plans.
No.
Did you see my message?
I guarantee I did not. So hold on just a second.
Is that Chirpa and Wicked Mom?
No.
All of your boxes are done besides the ones in there.
LOL Sharp.
So what?
Except the ones
Oh,
in there.
okay. Thank you. God
And
bless you.
Pierce's stuff is on the table by the door.
Okay. Oh, what time is it? It's 10:30. Okay, good.
What time are they coming?
He hasn't.
The kittens have just had 1 milliliter, but haven't seen them feeding a mum. Should I offer some more or wait?
Hold on just a second.
Thank you, Caitlin Ward.
Haven't heard from him yet, so
Question mark.
yep. I told him, let me know when you're wanting to come over. That's my biggest thing. It's just you just let me know. Don't just show up. Let me know.
Yeah.
Because I said anytime after noon. And let's see here. Good God. So much stuff. Okay. So, best thing for me to do also when it comes to this, not get their medications done, damn it, is, I'm guessing that this is him, but I don't know for sure.
I was gonna say if it's not urgent, I can.
It's definitely not urgent. Is there, do you have a scanner? I don't.
Yeah. I was gonna say I can just when he needs his vaccine, next vaccine, we can scan him.
That, there is that. I would want it, hand over, oh, there we go. Just bring this back. You can take this one and scan him.
You just
And
click
then-
the button and wave around.
Yep.
Okay.
Hit the button, wave it around, it's,
Okay.
yeah, if nothing else, you can just play with it if it doesn't work, cause it will work eventually. It's perfectly fine. And then just text me,
The number.
yeah, the number.
Okay.
Just the last 4 or 5 digits is fine, cause it's a really long number.
And then
And also
Sorry,
text
I've
me
been
pictures of it.
educated.
pictures of this.
Be careful on saying something like that, because that borderline's on passive aggressive. You might be uneducated, but that's the reason why you're here. That's respectful. No problem on that. I'm just spread right now really thin. What was your question?
Last time we did deworm, flea and tick, and then what were the other vaccines?
Those weren't vaccines,
Well, I know
but
those weren't vaccines. But what were the vaccines?
it's the core vaccinations. So it's a FERCP-CH. So it's feline, rhinotracheotitis, calicivirus, panleukopenia, chlamydia, and I don't even know how to say that one.
Okay.
But it's the core vaccination, and
Good morning.
this one, you could put down this number. This is the lot number, 02071478B. The expiration is June 20th, 2026. Make sure you get that info to the vet. And yeah, I need to start adding that to my adoption paperwork because I never realized that that's kind of an important little factor. I'm not sure if the vets use it, but usually they just write down, yep, they're done.
Okay.
But anyways,
Okay.
yeah, so get good shots of him and I put him into the system for the microchip, then I'll be able to add the picture as well, so all of that will be together.
You just need his face.
Preferably body, whole face and body, because if he goes missing,
Zero
you want to be
red
able to
or hello.
understand what the kitty looks like, and any distinctive markings.
Would that one be good?
No.
No?
Actually, you would need something more front view.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's cute.
Okay.
You want to show him? He's cute. Is he not adorable? Look at that baby. No, she didn't adopt him from me.
Unfortunately.
But of course, I only have one ginger, and she's not ready.
I wasn't even looking for a ginger at this point.
You never are. You just
Beautiful.
connect.
Yeah.
Okay. And Penny.
Perfect match for Penny. Did you decide on a name for him yet?
Who?
Cheese.
Cheese.
At Carla underscore.
Iris,
Tia,
Aphrodite,
Ross,
Penny,
underscore,
Teddy
underscore
Ghost.
House, not the best, can
Her.
cause stomach upset and diarrhea.
Okay.
He's a handsome
Is
boy.
milk in small amounts once a day? Absolutely not. Goat milk, yes. Cow's milk, no. Don't do it. The parasites that and issues that you will end up getting, it'll cause them to have severe diarrhea. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, I need to get Sharpie, and I'm gonna start answering questions. Wow, prepping these. So there was. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There it is. Tony. Tony. Did you see my message? No. Could use sedation for this. Oh, no. Yeah, I think I did see that. That or somebody else had asked. You cannot sedate any kitten that is under 2 pounds. They have to be a minimum of 2 pounds. Did somebody else ask another question? I need to just, if you did, just go back up to it, copy it, and resend it. If I sit there and scroll up too much, I don't know how many times. Georgia, you want to restate your question? Just copy it.
The kittens have just had 1 milliliter, but haven't seen them feeding a mom. Should I offer some more or wait?
1 milliliter. You're talking about just this little amount. That would be 1 full milliliter right there. They are 5 days old. What?
Yay.
Okay, I've got to ask you. Did you check my? Did you check the guide? What's the minimum that the guide says should be used or eaten, consumed, whatever, for that age group? This is where because I will not be available all the time to answer questions that's in the guide. So that's why I put together that guide so people can actually refer to it. If you find out, if you're looking for something and it is definitely not in there, and you can do a Control F and search for it. If it is definitely not in there, that's when you want to definitely ask me.
It says 2 milliliters, 6 milliliters.
Okay, so right there's your question. If any less than that, they're going to lose weight. They will start to fade. So ask yourself now, is 1 milliliter enough? No, it's not. Minimum, if they are still hungry, that's when they would be going to mama. And just remember, get that food for mama that helps production of mother's milk. Oh no, I've been giving lactose free to my 14-year-old exotic. I don't know anything about exotics. So just goat's milk. When it comes to neonates, yeah, I wouldn't, for cats in general, I don't give them milk at all, but that's just because I usually don't see cats. Cats' bodies are like aliens. They'll go sideways all of a sudden. Can't you feed until they don't want anymore? Yeah, you can. That's what I encourage, but what she was saying is that, yeah, by the way, in case I was misunderstood on that, Georgia, if babies want more, give them the amount that they want. Don't just go, well, no, you need to stop eating so you can go on mom. No, that's not supplemental feeding. That's torture. You don't want to do that. If you're using a 1 ml syringe, throw those away. Use those only for medications or something like that. At a 5-day-old, you could use the 3 ml syringe, but I tend to start right off the bat, 5 ml syringe. 5. If they eat all of that, then I go up to the 10s, and the 1 syringe per baby, by the way. It works out better that way. You don't have to. I just do. Cross-contamination. I don't want to deal with it by chance. Too much. Aphrodite, Iris, Penny, Ghost, and Titty. But at least I'm not doing deworming of everybody.
At Ellie Grace, she has a kitten in there.
Yes, it is a baby.
Did Chef have her meds?
Nope, not
Good morning,
yet.
beautiful souls. Hope you all have an amazing day.
You too. Was that Roxy? That was Roxy Bubbles. That's garbage. Okay.
Hey, Roxy Bubbles, hello there.
What a day. Okay. So, did I get all your questions answered too?
Mhm.
Oh, good. I'm going, man. I don't know if I'm missing something. So, I'm still waiting for Georgia to tell me. Wait, no, I think you said 2 meals. Never mind.
That's just gonna help with your medication.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. Thank you.
Not really.
That one is his. So we're doing the meds. You've done meds before?
I've done that with Penny.
Okay. Make sure the doxycycline is first.
You'll have to tell me which one that is.
It's the little yellow one.
Okay.
If you do it second, it's not like it's devastating, but you're gonna have to get then a syringe of water because that's a corrosive medication. It will cause sores inside their mouth and it can go all the way down the back of their throat. And then a vet, if they go, oh my gosh, and they're examining them, they're gonna say, they have calicivirus. No, they don't. Anyways, just saying.
Yeah,
So-
first.
A lot of vets, not to say all, a lot of vets don't know neonates because they don't see them that often.
At Kitty Perfection, I hope you're having a good day so far.
I hope she's feeling any
Hello,
sort of better.
beautiful X.
Hello.
She's wrapped up in a
I want to
blanket.
foster kittens now. Go for it. Just remember, goal is to say goodbye. Keep telling yourself that because you'll want to keep them.
Have I
And
missed Chef eating X?
I think we all did. Chef did not eat that great. Iris is 8. Aphrodite is 7, and I still need to weigh every one of the FIP kitties again. Yep. Okay, there's that. And the GS medication.
Chef is 3.5 weeks
Ew,
old.
don't like that.
At Ellie Grace, yes, it's normal.
You sounded just like the cat, then X.
Yeah, I tend to do
Sure,
that.
we'll get us chocolate ice cream with everything in and we'll heal together.
Ellie Grace. How come those normal? What do you mean? How come she's in the carrier? She's not in the carrier, she's in my hood. Can we see the kitten right now? No. Busy. How come though? Is that normal? Oh, I see. You just didn't put a comma in there. Yeah, this is exactly normal for me. Just if they're sick, they go into a hoodie once they're done eating. If they're not sick, they still can go into a hoodie. It's just a way for them to become closer to a human, especially when they are orphaned. Because she has nobody. She was from a litter of 7, but her mama was 1 year old, and because she's like a 15-year-old having kittens, mama didn't want to be responsible. She wanted to go play. Typical of a 15-year-old. You can't blame her. Blame the human for not getting her fixed. And with that, now blame the human hardcore on this because the human did not keep the other babies warm. That's required. If you don't keep them warm, they're going to go into hypothermia. They require mama and other kittens to keep each other warm. They use mama's body weight or body temperature. The babies do, and then they're just like, this little thermos going on. And yeah, without that, they just start to get too cold and all their body goes around to surrender to the heart. And guess what? After a while, that gets cold too. They have to be kept at least
Good morning.
100
How's our
degrees.
chef today?
100 degrees for at least the first couple of weeks until they can thermoregulate. Hi guys, chill it out please. Chef is good. So if you didn't know, babies, when they are born, they cannot see, their eyes are sealed. Don't pry them open, please. They cannot hear, their ears are sealed. I don't even have anything even smart ass to say about that one. Their stomachs are still developing, so they have to have warm, not hot, but definitely not cold formula. Otherwise, they cannot digest it. If they are themselves cold, you cannot feed them because the food will just sit in their stomach even if it is warm enough. They are totally dependent on mama. And if mama is not around, maybe she was scared away, whatever most people think, mama's rejected them. Mama only rejects babies if the baby, and if it's one or two babies, it's because the baby's sick. If it's the whole herd, it's either because mama is too young to be having kittens, or sorry, hold on a second. Trying to, yeah, I know, right here. Mama's too young, or mama's stressed out because you as the human are messing with the babies too much or around them too much. You go in, you weigh the babies, you leave. You let mama have her time together with them. That's it. If Emily is not around, then the babies are coldish and they would be incredibly hungry, but that's not because she rejected them. That's because she's probably no longer alive. Guys, chill it out. That's Iris. Okay, so there's that. Done. Penny, 1.2. Which actually goes 1.3 because this does not have a push plunger. None of the ones after 1 mil do. Okay. So I'll take Aphrodite's. You could take these guys. Penny hates her meds. Did you want me to help you?
Maybe. We'll
Okay.
see. Okay. Yellow, then brown.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start with these two.
Okay.
And then
Go for it.
Okay.
Aphrodite or Iris is kind of a scary one to give medication to, but yeah.
I want to clarify, the gray one in here is Ghost, right?
Without the
It's not Teddy.
it's not Teddy, then yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Ghost has white eyes and he is solid blue. Okay. Chef's
A lot of
medication.
developmental questions can be answered using our free resources.
Okay. Hello. Hi. Okay. She does not like meds. No. I'm scruffing her.
Hello, little baby.
She just has such cute little teeth. She has cute little teethers. There we go. Okay, Iris. We're gonna put you guys into the singular holder. Who was it?
Chef is too cute.
Okay. That's too funny. Ow. Oh, my knee. What happened? Oh, you know why? Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Did you already do him?
I did Teddy.
Oh, good. Okay. The best thing to do, utilize the pet door. You sit out here, you open it, and you let them walk out.
Okay.
Yeah, not kidding you. Best way of dealing with it. Otherwise, they do that. Yeah. So much easier. So much easier. Okay, Penny. Oh, and Iris. Penny.
It's a kitty trap door.
It is not a trap door. It is a.
Valley Grace 35 cats, which includes 2 personals.
Okay. Eventually I will get to all of this. Penny is right here. Penny is going to go, oh, hell to the no.
I thought Ghost was gonna be worse. Throw him away?
Yeah.
It's like
Here you
a
go.
fairy tale Dorax. Is Pierce being adopted today?
He's technically already adopted.
I am working.
Will he be picked up? Yes.
At Ellie Grace, there are various ages. Many of them are around the 6-month mark and some older.
Okay. Nom. I know I need to get on this side too because that's the side I went in.
Penny is
on.
adorable. Pierce
Alright.
will be picked up by his adopter today.
I
Okay.
don't know what that brown stuff is, but it smells good.
Vitamins and minerals for animals.
It smells like chocolate.
It smells like what?
Chocolate.
Really? That's funny. There we go.
Hey,
She's all done.
Good job.
Chocolate. I didn't think it smelled like chocolate ever. That's funny. Okay, these aren't garbage. That's garbage. Woo, doggy. Okay, and this is Aphrodite. Iris. Oh, Iris.
Spot.
Let's get Iris. Where's Iris? Oh, shoot. She's not even in there. That's right.
Is this one hers? No? Yes?
No,
What'd
that's...
she look like?
She's solid black.
Oh.
I can't even tell who that is. Is that you, Charlie? Is that you, Charlie? Charlie. Yeah, that's Charlie. Okay.
Yeah, she definitely was not in there.
No, I forgot. I gave up on trying to rally her up
Gross.
yesterday. Oh no, he gets bent. Shoot. And this is why I don't like... I prefer them being put in there at night.
I like that one. You scared me.
Which one? Oh, that's Sasha. She actually purred this morning. She's been here for a year and a half. Year and a half? I want to say it was a year and a half.
Iris under the
She
bed.
came here from Concern for Animals with Ringworm. She was feral. She was in a group of ferals. Is Iris under the bed? I don't know. I haven't looked under the bed yet. I'm looking in areas that make more sense to me right now. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay, not there. Not out on the catio. Oh, she could be under the couch for all I know. Shoot. She could be up there on the beds for all I know. She also is one that likes to be higher up, which makes a little fun. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to do Aphrodite. That one makes more sense. You want to look for Iris?
Yeah, solid black.
Solid black with her sides shaved because, you know, she's FIP. Ouch. Okay. And I will show you Aphrodite's DTM test. It only has until the 31st, which is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Still nothing growing, still no change in color. I'm thinking it is negative, but I still will wait
What's
until it's been
FIP?
2 weeks. Feline infectious peritonitis. It is not contagious. It is in some
Prospects test.
early. Looks just the same right now, but it's early. So, but, hi buddy. Ghosty, ghosty, ghost. So, I missed what somebody said again. FIP, feline infectious peritonitis. I'm going to be getting a guide. I'm going to put together a guide on my website for that because a lot of people have questions, and it's a scary disease, but at the same time, it's just knowing what to look for. if you're not paying attention, I almost started yelling, Alexa, turn it down to radio. Okay, so the way they get it, just like with chicken pox, if you get chicken pox, it stays in your system the rest of your life, straight up, and it'll eventually possibly go into shingles. With FIP, FIP is basically the equivalent of shingles for chickenpox, and the feline coronavirus is the equivalent of the chickenpox. It's not even close to being the same. It affects the cats way different. The feline coronavirus, it causes them to have an upper respiratory infection, just like the coronavirus does to us. Am I carrying a kitten? Yes. I'm in Tennessee. Run because I care specialized rescue for special needs and seniors. Cool. I got most of that. I don't understand. I think that there was a misspelling or something there, and that's what threw me. Karen, I will tell you, I take care of kittens all the time. I literally am a 501c3 rescue, medical rescue. So to tell me that some cats don't like medicine, thanks. I'll take note of that. But feline infectious peritonitis is a genetic mutation under a certain stressor. What that stressor is as unique as each cat individually. So what they find stressful could be getting spayed. We don't know. That does not mean to not get them spayed. That just means to be watchful of what their bodies are doing. It could be going to a new home, getting adopted. Does that mean stop adoptions? No. Again, education. It used to be that it would kill them really quick. And the medication was super expensive. It's now not as expensive. You will still only be able to get it online unless you have it individually compounded specifically for your animal. But it's just a matter of knowing what those symptoms are. So if they're lethargic, meaning they're not active, inappetence, meaning they don't want to eat, if you turn their ear over and it's yellow, if you push up their lip and their gums are yellow, if you bring their eye back some to see the whites of their eyes and that's yellow, that means they're jaundiced. If they have a high fever from 104, 105, 106 plus, it gets dangerous after that. I mean, it gets dangerous once you get to 105. But that could very well be a huge key to that. But you need to then get blood work done to see, just a CBC, regular chem panel. One that's not a chem 10, you need more like a 15 or, the more extensive ones just to get a full gambit. But if they show a lot of lower levels, especially if the HCT levels, which is part of their red blood cell count, if that's really low, you're going to see that the cat is really not doing good. But the doctor will say the cat's anemic. Yes, the cat's anemic. If the number is under 15, they should be getting probably a blood transfusion at that point. Iris, the one that she's looking for, her HCTs were 9.9. She had started going into seizures. Luckily, I had gabapentin here for animals and I have to say that specifically, it wasn't anything I found in my medicine cabinet. You don't do that to animals. We are much larger than they are. Don't just give them your medication thinking, well, it's the same thing. Don't do that. It's meant for you, not them. They're so much smaller, you can overdose them. But gabapentin will help relax them and it'll keep the seizures reduced. I was able to then get her to an emergency vet and have her get a blood transfusion. That took a while. There's not many places that will do blood transfusions. There are 2 emergency vets near me that luckily do. And it's because of my social media accounts that I was able to afford this. Now, will I get that money back when I adopt her? No. 100% no. Her adoption fee is $80. Her blood transfusion alone was over $2,000. The food she eats is over $80. So, plus the medications, plus the litter, so yeah, my adoption fees are really, it's just something to keep people accountable. Know that the medication is what saves their life. This is an oral solution. They have to have regular blood numbers before they get switched over to the oral solution, except for Penny. Penny, I would decide I'm going to try something with. And I switched over because she hated the injections so bad. She was so dramatic. It did affect her horribly, but it actually helped her get better faster because it's easier to absorb by the body because it's going under the skin. It's subcutaneous. So once she got to in her 20s for the HCT levels, because hers was 14.1, then I switched over to the oral. It started to, it's still rising, but it's rising slower. And I'm going to get her HCT levels checked again this next week. I think it's been 3 weeks this Thursday. So anyways, let's give her meds. This is Aphrodite. She also has FIP. So I have 3 cats getting treated for feline infectious peritonitis simultaneously. They were all diagnosed at different times. They were all different levels of severity. It is not contagious. Again, it is not contagious. The reason why 3 of them, 2 of them were from the same hoarding situation. I'm going to get you some kibble. Hold on. No, I know. There you go. A little bit. There we go. And the last one. There you go. Last one. I do these slow so they can get caught up in swallowing. Otherwise, you can overload them. And you don't want to do that. She's also in here because when I did have to give the injection, she would hide. She also didn't like people. She wasn't around people enough. She is now doing really good, which is why I'm able to handle her. Before, I wasn't able to handle her at all. So it's been therapeutic for her. I'm sorry. But then where she hid, she found a place that she hid. And again, if you weren't here to hear it before, ringworm can live on surfaces for up to a year, 12 months. She found one of those places. It was underneath an old chest where obviously somebody with ringworm had gone under there, and nobody's been under there since until her. And she had it on her tail. She is now free from ringworm until I get that test that I was showing earlier, until that has totally matured on the 31st. Then she can come back out, and then she can run around the house.
There's a cat under your bed, but I can't tell if it's...
Oh no. Okay.
It's all black, so I can't tell.
All
As soon
right.
as I almost got her.
Do what?
As soon as I was like close enough to touch, ring.
Yeah, of course she does. Guaranteed. Probably her. Okay, let's go see if this is Iris. I also still, the one I just left, oh, this is cute. This is actually just for toys.
The little bags?
The little bags were just for toys. The bigger bags that are there, that's for everything.
Yeah.
I
was like, it fits.
No, because it also has to have a bag of litter, or no, a bag of kibble.
Food.
Bag of kibble.
Well, I do have already made, there's already 2 made bags of the big bags in there.
Those ones might not be correct. I don't know if
They are, I made them.
Does it have the kibble, the right kibble?
It doesn't have kibble in it.
Okay,
But
that's.
it has the rest of the stuff.
This is gonna be fun. I have no idea. Oh, okay, I'm gonna shut the door just in case. Hold on, baby. I also need to create. I need to put together the playpens. I've got 2 playpens to put together today for this little one. She's gonna start coming out of the brooder. All right, where are you, you little imp? Oh, there you are. Actually, here, you want to just separate the beds, just open it up this way, moving just that bed over. Careful, it'll just slide the mattress if you don't. Hi, Wiggles.
I see you.
Hi, Teddy.
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I can't tell if she went back to that side as soon as you walked away.
Yeah, of course I did. Well, there's Wiggles. Wiggles, I know what you look like.
Is she right there?
That is, oh, that's Aries. Yeah, that's Aries.
Well, then I have no idea.
That's
where
a male.
the cat is.
So she is long hair, medium hair technically.
I have not seen her. I looked everywhere else.
She's probably then under the couch. Hold on.
I tried to look under the couch.
It's not easy. Hi, buddy. Okay. Hi. Are you eking?
Look at Penny outside.
Hi.
Go babies.
And this is how I hurt my knee. Having to go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down on the floor and everything. Jeez. Come on, Iris. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Hold on, guys. But these need to go up on those shelves. So they're still clean. Dear God, you guys keep raking everything down. I know, hold on.
At Cat Lady, yes, she does.
What would be helpful?
A circus ringmaster. And a new body. Definitely not under this one. Okay, so it could be that she's under that centerpiece, which is a pain in the butt. Or she's under here, or she's under or inside the, let's see where she's. Hi, Poseidon. You are so gorgeous. God, you are so gorgeous. She just gets away with her so gorgeous.
At Cat Lady, this is her home. She has it set up as a medical rescue for kittens.
Are we
She's
still
not
looking
under
for
there.
anti-Iris?
Yeah, medical rescue for kittens, not necessarily cats. Cats go crazy. Nothing under there. Yeah,
I can't see in the center.
the
Is this a new home?
Oh,
no, we don't do
I looked under this one. I didn't see it.
oh, there's a lot of toys.
Yeah.
I know.
At Megan_B12, yes, there is a gray and white cap up on the catwalk there.
Yeah, that's Sasha. Okay.
I've looked in all the cat trees.
No, she's not one to usually hide low. I figured that might be a possibility. Girlfriend, I'm gonna put you back in your brooder for now. I know. There you go. Here. There you go.
That can't be our main park black large square. It just looks
Okay. Yeah, you're seeing from a different perspective. Nope. All right. Oh, gosh, dang. Okay, Iris, this is why. This is why I prefer you running back to the room every night, because this is why I don't like letting her or Aphrodite out. Shit. Okay, so. Well, frog's eating. Oh, no. Oh, shoot.
Another task.
Oh, yes. Okay. Hold on, guys. Yeah, this one was, I know, it's okay, it's okay. Oh, yeah. You do not have to run. You do need a bath now on that black. Okay. Well, the good news is we get to see Frog early today.
Right there.
She's already checked.
Got her. Right there.
That's her.
Where have you been hiding?
Oh, she was probably underneath one of the. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! She will tear you up.
Okay.
No, best thing to do is we need to get her back into the yeah. We need to just direct her. We don't need to pick her up. We just need to direct her back into here.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't want her. She'll tear you up. I've already had one volunteer having to go to urgent care. That was fun. Okay. Now, poor Penny's going, what the hell? I need to wash my hands because I just had to pick up frog poo. She's just kind of scared Iris. Iris was not expecting that. Iris yeah, it was interesting. So you answered, so thank you. Oh, okay, that must have been a while ago. Okay. Know that not all kitties are accustomed to being picked up. If they've been in a hoarding situation, chances are they were never properly treated.
They're just looking for a specific cat who needs their medication, but everything's fine.
Oh, we found her. Oh yeah, everything's fine. It's just, nothing like being a little drunk today, huh? It's okay. Oh, so now I've just got to try to redirect Iris. Here's the kicker. Would you mind going upstairs and shutting the bedroom door? That way if she tries to go in here, hopefully she's just going to go straight into here. That's the goal. Okay. Where, oh, where, oh, where is Iris? Where, oh, where, oh, where is Iris? Iris, 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 Iris. Hi, babies. Iris is probably underneath all of this because that would make sense. Hold on there, Herc. Oh my God, Poseidon, really? I swear, you're funny. Okay. So, if you can see the guy that's down there, you see the white triangle right there, and on TikTok right there, that's Poseidon. He's a big boy. He is a tuxedo. He is a full tuxedo. Ow, he's not just black and white. He's actually a tuxedo, where he's got the boutonniere thing and, you know, the little white boots and everything. He's beautiful. And he's sweet, but he wasn't supposed to be out of Olympus yet. And he got out of Olympus, and he's now scared because he wasn't socialized enough. Okay. Where the hell did you go? The most elusive of all. Who? Poseidon? Yeah. Did I go to the doctor? No. I don't have time. How in the world am I supposed to get to a doctor when I'm the only one running the show? No, I've got to just deal with it. And it just kind of hurts. Big deal. Okay. Yep.
He's outside under that thing. Under the blue thing.
The one that says firm man? She's under here. Hi, you are under there. You're under, it's okay. Okay, Iris, I love you, darling. All right, she's under the generator. Hi. Teddy. Come on, I need you under. I do not want to hurt you. Ooh, that's not a good idea. Whale? Can you? Come on. Come on. It's okay. Come on. Let's turn you. There we go. You're a good girl. Let's just do it that way. Good job, baby. Okay. There you go. Okay, so what I need you doing, just scruff her and hold her right there, because I'm going to turn the water on. She has something sticky in her fur.
Love the color of your sweatshirt.
Oh, sorry. It's okay, sit up. You okay? You okay? Good job. I'm sorry. Dear God.
You're okay.
She beautiful.
She's a gorgeous girl. By doing it lengthwise like that, you can preserve more of the fur instead of going across and just chomping it off. Jeez. Yeah, guys, please don't knock over the tower of water fountains. I'm not sure who put those there, actually. Kind of a funny thing. There. Now you probably will feel a little better too, just because your fur's not all nasty. Yeah, okay, now then, let's take a look at your little nails. Oh yeah, they're sickles, okay. Let's just kind of, oh, whoop. Just be careful. Yeah. You actually, with her, as long as she's being chillax, you don't need to scruff her.
Okay.
There we go. Wow, your nails just, why are you laying down, girl?
Yeah, fall off.
No, girl. Come on.
Beautiful Iris.
Yeah, beautiful Iris, who's being weird. It's kind of funny. Her nails are very bizarre. Okay, let's take a look at these. Nobody gave her a manicure before, so she's like, what the heck? This is so weird. Her nails would just split. Well, hold on. I know.
You want to go in baby mode?
You're almost done with these. God. She's being really good, actually. She's being kind of more muted, even though she's kind of going, eh. Okay, now let me see the back ones that you were just flaunting. Hi, Ghost.
She doesn't want her nails done.
No, she's saying she wanted a pedicure more than anything. Come on. There we go. There we
do
go.
you trim their nails?
Back nails are about every other month. There we go. You're all done. Oh my God. The front are monthly.
At Tiny's_mystic_gems, it's never on a cat's wish list, but it needs to be done.
Okay.
Such a good boy.
He's great. Yeah, with him, he doesn't care. He's like, okay, sure.
She was wanting acrylics and you don't offer the goddess, so she's complaining to head office.
Wow.
I need to do my cat's nails.
Now, I know I want to respect your time, so I didn't want to have to keep you by
No,
any
you're
means.
good.
Okay, because if you want to hang out and help me with
At
Frog,
Harvest
because
2026, you can watch nail trimming videos from the Kitten Lady on the tube.
boom. Okay, so yeah, if you want to know how to trim nails, yeah, Kitten Lady has some older videos that are available. I need to make some videos on it, but I haven't. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time anytime soon. Okay. All right, and Frog rolled into her poo. God. Okay, so these are. Let me get these out of here so that way I can actually wash up Frog in here. And yes, I use the same sink. So I only have one large sink. Oh, look at that. Oh, hello. Get this done, and then we are going to give Frog a bath. That was not planned by any means. What, nail trimmings? Nail trimmings are to help. Okay, it's not just for the scratching other cats or myself. The reason for the nail trimmings more than anything is because after so long, their nails will just keep growing, and that becomes painful, and some of them will actually get ingrown nails. Now, it does not help if they are going to be scratching me or the furniture, but the furniture I'm not concerned with. Me, I'm kind of more concerned with, but at the same time, I don't want them having ingrown nails, and it's primarily the ingrown nail thing. It really worries me on that end. And I've seen it where the nails will circle around and grow literally into their paw, and it's scary. Do what?
I'm gonna head out since I gotta go to the store.
Oh, okay.
But I'll be back next weekend.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Alexa, unpause. Okay. Hold on there, Hercules.
And Benji boy, hello.
Hey, Benji boy. Okay. Alexa, volume up. Oh, Holy cow. Okay. This is going to be a true test of my strength. Okay. Let me get a towel ready. I've got to get... And that one looks like it's ready to go. Pretty soon I've got to get the food up for everyone so that Snowball can come out.
Scratching posts are helpful, but trimming nails help prevent a number of issues.
Okay. Wow.
Thank you for asking.
Morning.
I get the RP card black large square
Okay.
At least in Asdale, they have pretty scratching posts.
Who do? I do? I could have a lot more than 3 scratching posts. I don't know how many scratching posts we have. Every cat tree has a scratching post. So I don't know if you're talking about me or not. I need to take care of those. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. I think it's funny how cats run away from you like, yeah, she's not going to do anything to me anymore, right? Yeah, it's more of a challenge. Yay! Let's go look for them. Ugh. And with Iris, she's always an interesting one. Okay, I'm gonna grab Frog. No, I'm not. Not yet. Hold on. I'm gonna get the clean start. Dear God. Yeah. Well, okay, got to the end of that one. Good God. What the hell is this? Oh, jeez. I've got to get all of this taken care of today. This, I don't know what was left in it, but that was ridiculous. And it's been washed so many times. Okay, excuse me, dude. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna make a mess. This is just Blue Dawn dish soap. This is my go-to for a lot of little bitties, especially if they come in here with fleas. Doggone it! I'm just gonna be making a mess. You know, it would probably be smarter if I just unscrewed this. would have thought. So much easier. What the fluff? Oh yeah. Frog's case is definitely filled. Okay, buddy.
How's Chef?
Chef is good. Chef is not getting a bath. Not yet. Hopefully not ever. But you never know. Actually, she's had to have butt baths.
That paper more egg.
I just ordered this morning some more hand soap. I use a bag that's a refill. I refill this. This one is the hand soap. Now once you see Frog get a bath, I'll put her in the pet dryer. She will round herself around a certain way, and then she props herself up. And she does this. She prefers to sit in a certain way in the dryer. She's not struggling. She just likes to be in a certain position. And there's no way for me to put her in that position right from the get-go because, yeah, I will always be subpar to exactly what she wants. After we're done with the bath, then I am jumping off live because I'm going to have the adopters coming here. I don't even know if they've messaged me yet to tell me when they're going to be here. Hello. Oh, shoot. She was supposed to help me with his vaccination. Oh, my gosh. Was that to me? I received it looks like a donation from Camille Crocker. Thank you, Camille. That was very kind of you. Holy crap. That always shocks me. I'm sorry. Okay, TikTok is going to be paused for a second.
That might be been a person from the other location.
Possibly. I need to give Frog a bath. Should say I'm about to. Okay. And you're good.
Like I say at work,
Woo!
every donation goes a long way. I wish I could tribute more towards such an awesome
Oh,
message.
you know what? You're fine. It is 100% fine. I never want anybody to feel like they're not doing enough. As long as you're trying, that's good. I use Chris Christensen's Clean Start. It's a great shampoo. This is the go-to for everything, unless they are too small, and then I use the Dawn Dish soap. I use Dawn Dish soap for a lot of things, but when it comes to washing kitties, if they're old enough and they're not allergic to it, then I will use the Clean Start. The only one that would be allergic to it is Snubble, because he's allergic to just about everything. And she rolled into the poo really good. Now then, this is going to be a true test to how well I am able to do this, because I hurt like hell. I was hoping she was going to be able to stay for this part, but it is what it is. And I need to give Buddy Boy his second vaccination. So here is what it kind of looks like. I get it prepped like that. I'm going to be using an exfoliation glove. Ignore all this shit behind me. Yeah, I'll get to it eventually. Okay. A frog. Frog.
Here's it's going to be picked up as a doctor today.
Okay. And this is cute, but this is what she put together. This is not, he's not an adult, he's a kitten. And I don't ever use, I do things so differently, and oh, cute, she put his name on here. But it says, oh wait, it says adult there, okay. So I'm going to undo the knot and put it onto a proper size bag because there's a lot of other things that goes into these bags. Holy crap. No kidding.
You know your cat so well they can trust you.
Okay, move. This one yours, or was that his that you guys stole? Okay, there's that. Okay, so I'm putting those ones back. Much bigger bag. And because I know he absolutely goes crazy over these, I'm going to get one of these. Unfortunately, I don't have one with the black. I only have one with this color. So I'm going to have to let them know just to get the kind next time with the correct. Oh, Lord. I never like to use cans that have been banged up. Ever. Not for doctors. Teddy, out.
You have an adoption coming for who?
Good God. Okay. I always use, completely round, not banged up bags or cans. Sorry, I'm all over.
Happy Sunday XX.
Hello.
Does anyone know who is being adopted?
Yeah, I do.
Recent intake, Pierce is being picked up by his adopter this afternoon. At Kathy R. Pinkhart, Black Large Square, thank you for the information. And Michelle Black Large Square, congratulations on reaching a new member level.
Okay. See, I've got 3 different things going right now. 3, right here. Because I'm the only one running the show.
And Adrian York, thank you.
Okay. And this way, they've got enough food to transition them to whatever the adopter wants to start feeding them. Where's the other one? No. Oh, there it is. Here are, this one does not have eyes. Some of these come with little eyes. They're cute. Cut off the eyes. Be careful doing that though, because you'll end up making a mess out of the whole thing. But they do the eyes for the humans, not for the cats. The cats don't give a sh about eyes on there. Okay, and we've got, where's the other thingy? There it is.
Underscore B12 read the comments. Thank you.
Yeah, please,
Underscore B12 years.
Megan, just look at the comments. It's already been asked and answered. Please, 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 because guess what? I am maxed right now, and I've still got to wash Frog. Okay. There we go. And now it has his name. Cute little thing. And they also, the adopters also get a blanket. I do this for every adoption. And they also,
Read the comments.
they also get a blanket, and that helps them transition. So there's dual purposes for the blankets. Frog. I know, honey. I know. It's not your fault. I know. She fell into her poop. She's gonna be loud. Hold on. Oh, she stinks. Oh, God. Poor Frog. What about me? I have to smell her.
What's going on? No baby girl.
My word. I know, baby. Wow, does she stink?
It's okay, Mr. frog.
Is. She's a girl. Hey, Code Red. Didn't know it was you. Yep, Frog's a girl. Princess Frog. That's funny.
Echo red drama, hello there.
So funny. Hold on.
My cats came running to her rescue.
Of course they did. Oh my gosh.
My favorite board, hello there. How is everyone today? Is that Sure, how are you feeling?
Oh, I hurt.
Echo red drama, I am doing good today.
She had been doing so good. She hadn't had an oops accident like this where she fell into her poop in weeks. Weeks. It was so awesome. Wow, she's loud. Oh boy. If you're just joining, hello, my name is Shar. I'm the owner of Critical Care Kitten Coalition. This is Frog. Frog has severe cerebellar hypoplasia. She's got great lungs, but she cannot walk. She can, however, hop and flop, and sometimes she flops or hops right into her poop. And she did that this morning.
The best ones that I did in demo.
What makes you say that? I know, baby.
My dad came running in here.
Come on, then, man. Come on, let's go. And Violet Frog is very coordinated when it comes to taking a bath.
Mm. Okay. Hi. How are you? Come here often? Yeah. Woo!
We have a burrito kitty.
Nope, that is not a burrito.
spawn, well, sometimes they need a bath if they're covered in filth.
Okay. So, Z-Man, if you didn't know, what we do is anytime, the only time I should say, we bathe the kitty is due to fleas, fungus, or filth. We have a smashed shell burrito kitten. What? I'm not understanding what that means, but that's okay. Anyways, so she cannot walk.
Hello from London, what a cutie.
Hello from London. Hi, Robert. Welcome in. This is Frog. She has cerebellar hypoplasia, and it's severe, so she's not able to walk. You know it probably as wobbly cat syndrome. There's two types of cerebellar hypoplasia. We call it CH. There's either wobblers or high steppers, but in her case, there's a third. She doesn't wobble. She doesn't high step. She flops and she hops. So her name is Frog. Some people call her Princess Frog. Because of that, she's not able to use a regular litter box, but she is able to eat and drink on her own and pee and poo on her own. And once in a while, not often, she will flip when she should have flopped, and she flipped into her poo this morning, which falls under the filth category. If you don't know what fungus is a fun way for us to say ringworm. We give baths for ringworm because it is a fungus. It's not a worm. It's not a parasite. And generally, depending on the severity of it, we will have to use an antifungal bath with our other way of processing and getting rid of the fungus, which is with itrafungal and 1 part bleach, 10 parts water for an external treatment. And that's an old school little trick of the trade, and it works really well still today, but you can only do it externally. They cannot take it internally. They should not ever be given it to them to swallow. That would be horribly toxic to them. So it's just dabbed on wherever they have a skin infection. That is exactly what ringworm does. It causes a skin infection. Most of the time it causes it to glow, but there's several strains of ringworm. And we talk about that a lot here because I see it a lot, since a lot of rescues will euthanize due to having kittens having ringworm. They won't just euthanize the one that has it, they will euthanize the entire litter because it's highly contagious, and not just to other cats, to everybody and anything that has hair follicles. And then of course, fleas, that's the other one. Fleas. If if the kitty is 6 weeks or older, they do not get a bath for fleas. They just get a flea treatment. I use Revolution or Revolution Plus. And that's it. If they are under 6 weeks of age, if they're under 7 weeks of age, they are considered neonate. They cannot get a flea treatment then. They go then with my Dawn dish soap, which is in this container. The Dawn dish soap, day 1 is always fun. It's really gross. You see usually a ton of fleas coming off of them. Day 2, a lot less fleas. Day 3, hardly any. And at that point, they're good. Oh, thank you.
Frog is up for adoption.
Hello from London to you for a beautiful human being.
I appreciate that, Robert. And so give us a follow. I am a medical rescue. I am a 501c3 nonprofit, and you know what? These guys are my life. I retired early from my career. I've converted my entire home into this rescue. I've catified it. And it cost me my marriage, but, you know, it is what it is. But, who knows? Maybe someday we will see Tim back here as a volunteer, because he does miss the babies, I know that. Oh, baby, it's okay. So this is Frog, Princess Frog. She's going to go into a pet hairdryer in just a second, because I don't believe in making them shiver and try to get themselves dry on their own. Does Frog wear clothes? No, I don't put clothes on. That's demoralizing, personally. Most cats, unless they have zero fur, I'm not big on I mean, there's some cute videos and pictures out there. I've never had a cat go, this is awesome. I used to have, what were they? Sunglasses. I could never even get a cat to wear sunglasses. It was just silly. The kitty sunglasses. Now then, her fur luckily does not hold a ton of water. Thank God. I know. Okay. I love you. Don't look at me like that. I'm sorry. But I know you feel better. You know they don't feel great when they fall into their poop because then they're filthy and they don't want to be filthy. They'll bitch about getting a bath, but they don't want to be filthy. Ah!
Pet dryer.
Pet dryer. Hold on. I'm going to put her in the smaller one that's behind y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. The adopters said that they are going to be here around 12:30. That is in about a half hour. So.
There's a kitty on here named Mr. Nibbles who's a Sphinx.
Yeah, those are the hairless cats. That's a whole other ball of wax because they also excrete oils and whatnot. I've never dealt with a Sphinx, but I have known many people that would love it if I got some in because they would love one. I don't think I'll ever see a Sphinx. I'm not sure if many rescues have had one. Oh, shoot. Just meant to wipe that off. Okay. All right, ready? Now again, she's going to go in and she's going to reposition herself because that's what she does. Watch your ears. Okay, there we go. Now then, I am now going to increase that again. Now I'm not increasing the heat, although it's just like being a tropical breeze in there. That's about it, tropical breeze. Holy crap, what a day. Is the cat up for adoption? This one, Frog, 100%. To the right adopter, she would definitely be, well, she's available for adoption. I vet out adopters pretty good. There we go. Okay, let me see if I can actually see any. If I missed any question, please put it back into the chat so I can see it. I'm able to watch it now for this moment. I'm gonna have to go and redo Frog's area because when she fell in the poop, she spread the wealth really well. So I've got to redo her bedding sooner than I normally do. Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna check that real quick from yesterday. No, guys. Okay. Calm down. Okay, I got them in the dryer. I've got some others sitting around here that I can use in the interim if need be. So yeah, she is beautiful. She's not on any medications. No, she's perfectly healthy. She just can't walk right. Would she be a lot of work? That's another question. That all depends. That is a total subjective comment. Um, Jocelyn, she has severe cerebellar hypoplasia. So let's talk about cerebellar hypoplasia for a second. Cerebellar hypoplasia is when the mother cat, her mama, did not get proper nutrition, especially during the perinatal stage of the pregnancy. What's the perinatal stage? The last 2 weeks of the pregnancy and the first 2 weeks of life, because they're nursing on mom, remember? They need to get that nutrition. So if they don't have that nutrition, basically the kittens are getting malnutritioned as well, because the mom isn't getting enough to even hardly sustain herself, let alone the babies. And the cerebellum is the part of the brain that controls the balance, the equilibrium, all of that. And so what it inevitably is that their cerebellum is smaller than a quote normal kitty. So it's called cerebellar hypoplasia. The cerebellum, as it reduces in size, will cause the cat to either become a wobbler. We see the wobbly cat syndrome, or yeah, it's in a dryer, or a high stepper. So they look like a Tennessee Walker show horse, and they walk around like that, and they'll walk up the stairs. If they're galloping, they will gallop up the stairs. If you've ever seen Pepe Le Pew, they have a tendency to hop up the stairs like that. She is not in pain. They are not in pain at all. They will not get any better, but nor will they get any worse. So, but is she in pain? No, if she was in pain, I would actually need to put her to sleep. I'd euthanize her. I am not into making the cats suffer. I'm here to either get them healthy and healed, or make a horrible, hard decision of what's best for them, not me. It's not about my feelings. I have a wobbly cat named Miso. Is it Miso or Miso? I'm assuming Miso. Very cool. So the cerebellar hypoplasia, though, is as the depending on the severity, if the brain is less, not the brain itself, just the cerebellum, the smaller it is, the less likely it is that they can have any control of their body. She will randomly start moving her head around, or stretching or something like that, and I have literally held her so she could eat her kibble when she was just a kitten, and there's videos on this somewhere down in my library. It was just last year, because she's only been here since March of last year. I was holding on to her so she could stand up and eat. What ended up happening shocked me, and it happened more than once. Her body randomly said, hey, you know what? I wanted to do a handstand. So her back legs lifted up off the floor. It was wild. That's what the cerebellum does, is it basically is a guard saying, no, you don't want to do a handstand. Let's be real. You're wanting to eat. And if that guard is large enough and awake enough to be able to prevent that message, then the cat stays down. Her cerebellum, because of how malnutrition her mama was, is almost non-existent. She is borderline cerebellar aplasia. Cerebellar aplasia is the reduction to near non-existent, to absolutely is not there at all. And that's what cerebellar aplasia is. Cerebellar hyperplasia is just the reduction of it. This is Frog, Princess Frog. Oh, hi Elizabeth. I'll talk about the dryer in just a second. She is comfortable. She's good. Some cats don't fare so well in it. Most of them do. Some of them are dramatic. It's kind of funny. And yeah. No, you can't see her white at all, actually, right now. This is the way every time, if I put her, no matter how I put her in here, she will move herself into literally this position. I don't know why. I think she just says, no paparazzi. But, no, she fell into poop this morning, hon. And so some of the community members have been here before and have adopted from me before, such as Awesome Liz. I think it's supposed to be Liz, isn't it? But anyways, Lisa. So the pet dryer you can get on anywhere. You can get TikTok Shop, you can get it from Amazon, you can get it literally anywhere. This one they don't make anymore. This is from Pet Time. Oh, gotcha. This is from Pet Time US, and they do have a TikTok, by the way. I have 3 other pet dryers, one of which was from, hold on, who is it from? Catlink. One was from Catlink, and it's okay. There's another one, you know, I love the Catlinks for the automatic litter machines. I love them for that. I am not too big on the dryer. I have a great big dryer that I have that's behind you guys right now, and that one is close to being my favorite. But the only thing is that one, the bottom doesn't slide out. I still have to do a whole lot just to get it totally sterilized. If there's a bottom tray and it slides out, that's best, because you need to be able to sterilize them, especially if you're a rescue or a shelter. Do any of the kitties, once adopted out, have any problems because they've gotten used to you and the other kitties, like homesick? Rock and roll, good question. The only one that I know, do they have a problem with it? They have a bit of an adjustment period, regardless, not just because of being used to me or other kitties here. They don't know their adopter. They don't know the place that they're going to. That's scary. So it's not because they've got a tie here. It's because they don't know where they're at. And this is now an unknown territory. And this could be a stressor that could possibly cause their body to develop FIP, feline infectious peritonitis. If they've had the feline coronavirus, they could very well develop FIP. And I always tell adopters, if you have any concerns about their health, if they start acting unlike what they should be, contact me and take them to a vet. I will generally pay for the vet visit. I cannot reimburse the adopter. I will pay the vet directly as long as that bill has not been paid. But that is dependent on the situation. So, because homesickness could be a stressor that could actually cause that. It is Frog. No, it's not a new kitty, just Frog. It's Frog. You've never heard of such a thing? Yeah. Look it up. If you do a simple Google of FIP in cats, you will probably get directed to the FIP Warriors 5.0. And it's a big, big deal because a lot of vets will, because there's no actual test for FIP, it's done through the blood work. You're looking at the symptoms. I have 3 cats going through FIP treatment right now. One of them had to have a blood transfusion. And it's just, vets were not seeing what needed to be seen. I'm an FIP warrior, so what that means is when somebody gets their cat to the vet and they are diagnosed with FIP because the vet knows what's going on, if they need emergency medication, I will give them emergency medication and as well as syringes and needles. I do that at no charge. I will teach them how to do the injections. I will give them a daily calendar because it's 84 days of medication. They need to start off with an injectable because it's better absorbed into the body. So it's going to be more effective to get them back onto the normal track. once they are back to having normal blood work, then they can be switched over to the oral medications. Hi. Hi, Goddess Lovely. It is incredibly important to be aware of this because most all cats have been exposed to or have caught feline coronavirus. FIP is not contagious. It is infectious, as in it'll infect their whole body, and there's no stopping it without the medication, the GS medication. A vet can now prescribe the GS medication to be individually compounded for that specific kitten or cat. I generally see kitties that are 4 months to a year old. Once in a blue moon, like Iris and Aphrodite, they were older. They are older. Why did they get it? They were living in a seriously stressful situation. It's 3 months. It's just that you're not talking. You eliminate the 31, the 1 day of the 31. So it's actually an amount of weeks and whatnot. So, anyways, it's a weird number, but it worked. And they realized that it worked well. If they do it any less, there's more likely of a chance for them to have a relapse. So 84 days of treatment, 84 days of observation. If their blood work is the same after that and it's normal, then they're good and they should not catch it ever again. But do the cats have FIP, have to be separated? No, it's not contagious. Not contagious. Some vets, and I had a vet recently, not even kidding you, I was so pissed, tried to tell me that, oh, this cat's FIP, you gotta keep him away from the others, it's contagious. Idiot doctor. I actually had to school her on this. I'm still fighting with the bill because she also wanted to drain the cat's abdomen of the fluid, all of what she could. A simple Google search would have told this doctor. Because this is probably not covered much in the schooling that she received. Simple Google search. No more than 30%, otherwise you're going to cause the cat to go into shock. If they go into shock, they're not going to survive. And I've seen that before. It's sad. When she told me that, I told the foster that was there at the vet, request the kitty back and leave. Now, do not let her see that cat again. I do not trust what she is doing. And the bill was over $500 for bogus charges, and I was infuriated because I actually trust this ER establishment that I had her taken to. And for that doctor to now be there, and I've talked with some of the higher ups saying, I do not trust this doctor. I am infuriated that they were not even schooled properly on it. I am so mad. Hi, Jan. I was beyond mad. Beyond. And now you're trying to charge me for services like that from somebody who has subpar education for something that they clearly did not have any business trying to treat. I was mad. Still am. And that cat, that kitten that was taken there didn't survive the night. They could have, had they looked at her HCT levels in her blood and saw that she needed a blood transfusion, not her belly drained. Could have turned out totally different. I would have paid for that in a heartbeat. But they didn't do that. Anyways, so FYI, my name is Shar. I'm the owner of Critical Care Kitten Coalition. I'm a subject matter expert in neonate kittens. That's birth through 6 weeks of age. This is Frog. She has severe cerebellar hypoplasia. She just got a bath. I don't give a bath for anything other than fleas, fungus, or filth. And, yeah. I don't have to be in a battle for you guys to throw gifts if you're on TikTok. I am in the process of getting monetized if you're on Tube of Views. And I have to say it like that because TikTok gets jealous. So, be very careful. And if you don't understand something I'm saying, please let me know. Anyhow, you can check out my website. It's in the profile of any social media profile that I'm on. not profile, what is it called? Anyways, that. I'm on a lot of different social media things. So the dryers are phenomenal. If you think that you could just towel dry your kitty and let him go, think about it. If you touch them after that, they're shivering. You could usually visually see them shiver. Shivering is not a good thing. If you want your cat to not hate you, not be bent out of shape about a bath, get a hair dryer. It is so much nicer. These are gentle. You can also get like a Shalandi, which is, it blasts and vaporizes the water right off of them. I'm not too big on the Shalandi, but I have one here. And know that if you were cold and wet, if you were wearing clothes and you were wet, soaking wet, and the clothes were wet, would you be happy? Would you be comfortable? If the answer is no, chances are they're not either, because they've got a fur coat. And it's not like that dries super fast. Some people think it does. It really doesn't. Some fur actually holds on to stuff really, really well. And it holds that moisture in against their skin a lot. So this eliminates that, and it keeps them nice and warm. And it dries them. Alyssa, hello. Oh my goodness, let's see here. And I'm trying to make sure I'm going through and making any questions that I haven't seen. Make sure they're answered. Whichever one's available and sterilized already. Just out of curiosity, if it's summer and warm out, would they still need the dryer? I do. I still put them in the dryer. It's just a better way of drying them. After they get out of the dryer, if they want to go out on the catio, fine. But if you're talking about just because it's summer and they're just going to be inside, I don't let them out, by the way. I'm a rescue. They are indoor only. I have a catio, and that's good. That's it. They don't go outside. I live in the Pacific Northwest. We have a lot of predators, and anything that's the same size or larger than a cat is a predator. They will end up tearing up cats. They really will. Cats are good fighters. Cats are masters at masking pain because they know that their lives are in jeopardy if they go out there. Some cats, people will say, oh, but my cat just loves being outside. Build them a catio then if you care about them. Otherwise, guess what? Other cats will fight with them. Other animals will fight with them. People are evil. And they will go out of their way to hurt them because some people are just not right. What state am I in? I will not only tell you the state, I'll tell you the city because I am a public entity. I am in Lacey, Washington. Fun fact, yesterday I had a viewer call animal services on me and accuse me of being a hoarder. That was really intriguing. I thought it was hysterical. When I went back live after the event, somebody popped on, Melanie so-and-so. Ironically, my niece's name is Melanie. I know it wasn't my niece, but I was irritated just because my niece's name is Melanie. I didn't like that. She shared a name with my niece. But she called me a hoarder, straight up. Did not spell it right, which told me her intellect, but still, called me a hoarder. I don't know if it was the same person or not, but I thought it was funny. So now I consider myself a fancy hoarder because I adopt out, which is the epitome opposite definition of a hoarder. Hoarders hang on to things. I've reduced my numbers by properly adopting them out to wonderful people from 71 to now 35, 34 soon, because the adopter is going to be here soon. So, and I still need to finish doing his paperwork. I've got to get his vaccine done before I can finish the paperwork. That's a problem. I can't just let it go. And then he also still has one more vaccine to do. I'm letting him go early as a favor, and because he is a brother in arms, he is, this guy's in the military, so I'm going, all right, I will do you a solid, but if you don't get him back here in 3 weeks to get, yeah, it was great. Actually, they had the booties. They saw my sign on the front door. I was going to have them take their shoes off. So when they said that they have booties, okay, that's fine. That's doable. As long as it's covered. And they actually respected that. So right out the gate, I should say. I right off the bat. That's a baseball
That
reference.
energy.
Yeah.
The healing good afternoon.
It was interesting, but I looked at it as an opportunity to show animal services what I do. Granted, it is still very much getting reorganized here, so it's cluttered, but it's not dirty. This place is not dirty. And if somebody thought I'm a hoarder because it's cluttered, clutter is not dirty. Clutter does not mean a hoarder. Clutter just means I am in a transitional state and have been since November because of trying to pull things out and put them into a place that makes sense, not just wherever they could fit. Drove me crazy. Do I do out-of-state adoptions? Generally no, but I will depending on the situation. Real life uses to be called, huh? The Woodlands? I'm not understanding that one, hon. So the way I do out-of-state adoptions is very unique. I don't transport. What I do, if you are interested in volunteering, you're welcome to come over, travel over here.
Were the animal service personnel apologetic?
Yeah. I mean, they weren't apologetic, like, oh, I'm so sorry. They apologized for the inconvenience. They were grateful that they got to come here because they got to see what I'm doing. And now they know that if they get Pan-Luke or Ringworm, they don't have to euthanize them. They can contact me. But, so, hold on a second. Otherwise, I'm going to get my thoughts off track again. Out-of-state adoptions. There it is. I've had a couple of out-of-state adoptions. They came here. They volunteered here, putting themselves up in a hotel because you can't just stay here. You got to stay at a hotel. But they come here during the day, volunteer. They were not looking for a specific kitty. Both times, they ended up falling in love. And it was just absolutely hysterically beautiful. One of them is my mod mother, Kathy R. She's adopted twice from me. She's got Mouse and she has the narcissist, aka Narcy. And we also have my other mod, ironically, Marty Jensen, who's Sparkles on here. She came and she wasn't intending to adopt at all, not even a little bit. And she saw Crazy Bit, and the two just had sparks. It was so adorable. Crazy Bit still had both of her eyes. And she needed to have an enucleation done. So it was going to be a bit before it was a few months before she was able to come back and claim her. The reason why I don't transport them out to an adopter, adopters will go far and wide to get the cat that they think they want. But when it doesn't work out, they generally are not willing to travel just this far to return them. In my contract, if it's not going to work out, you by law have to, by law because it's in the contract, you have to bring them back to me. I had an adoption go south not too long ago, and they live a couple of hours away from me. They asked me, could I give them to a friend of mine? She just lost her animal, and I said no. If her friend wanted that cat, her friend will put in an adoption application and will be then bound by contract just like they were. I am very adamant about that. I want to make sure that these ones that I am saving are cared for properly. I would love to do that. I have a cat with primary IMT. I'm not sure. IMT? I'm going to have to look at that. But for the future, what's IMT? I'm going to have to check that out, Amy. I can't travel right now because he needs medicine every day. I get that. I understand that 100%. I'm going to look. Ouch! Oh, God, I was waiting too long. Oh, my poor body. Oh, God, that hurt. IMT. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Interesting. You know what's funny? Wow. Okay. FYI, I fell down the stairs 2 days ago and hit hard, really hard, and my body is just not liking you one bit right now. Yeah, I totally get it, Amy Marie. Totally get it now that I see that. I have a cat that has FIV, which is feline immunodeficiency virus. She's in one room, obviously one room. It's not like she can be in multiple rooms at the same time, but she's in a room, and she is with 3 other kitties. I don't want her out and about the house because she could end up catching what a kitten or group of kittens have when they are brought in. So to protect her, yeah, no kidding, I was reading that. To protect her, I keep her in that room with the other ones that were from the same area. They're related to her. They're actually her children. And everybody in this establishment, by the way, has been spayed or neutered. Do I have any experience in urinary obstructions? Yes. Is there any other question on that one? You get them to a vet. So that's what you do. Generally, that's going to require surgery. An obstruction is life-threatening, by the way. So yeah, if your cat is trying to go to the bathroom all the time, if they're going into the litter box often and they're not producing urine or very little urine, get them to an emergency vet right away. Otherwise, their bladder, yeah, think about if your bladder is full, it hurts, right? You need to pee, and if you try to pee and you can't, imagine the pain, and then on top of it, yeah, it goes south fast. He was hospitalized for 4 days, and he did get the surgery. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad. So he's better, right? I've heard on a very rare occasion where they can pop, and it comes out. Hold on. This is going to be an interesting little trick now. How was the interview? Yeah, shoes and come on in. I know, right? Okay. I'm still not because I have a drying frog right now. I will let you know. 2 days ago, I had the carpets washed. I was checking something out. I was coming down. I don't know. So you can actually watch the whole thing on YouTube. That was on YouTube. But and TikTok. Usually when my phone goes, you can hear people going, ouch! Or, oh, it's dark in here. Like, let's settle down. They heard what happened and here it's 3 a.m. They're like, shark. Yeah. I took one step, slipped both legs up, hit my ass there, bounced. I mean, I bounced. It hit hard there. Breaking that. Yeah, so I got to unscrew that. Yeah, so now I'm going.
Are you okay though? Or is that? I have a ointment from my country that helps with bruises. I could bring you some if you want me to. Well, yeah, because you know how the ointments in other countries are way better, basically. I'm from Nicaragua.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's because we kind of get our law over there, so we have different ointments.
Oh, yeah, I know. You guys got.
So I'll bring you some. Maybe so since we're gonna be in the area, so I'll bring you some.
Oh, you're awesome. Thank you so much. I'm gonna jump off the line because I want to make sure I get. I'm also getting up every night, so it's like it's been one thing after that. In the next week or two, she's going to be transitioning on solids, a little baby. Which will be so nice. That and hopefully I won't hurt by then. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get going because the adopters are here, and you're done. Hi. Look, she comes out a kitty. Whoops. There she is. Well, I know this is Frog. Frog is now done. So, The adopters
Help us
are
get
here.
in there. Look,
I will be back on TikTok only in 4 hours, and we will see you then. Thank you so
Congrats,
much.
cheers.
Oh yeah, I don't know what I would do with that. I think that's awesome though. You know what? That's why I do what I do and why I'm on social media. I spare no expense for any of these babies. Absolutely none of them. And in fact, I've done 2 jaw surgeries for cats that were not ever actually ours.
Congratulations, Pierce.
So, yeah, it's amazing. Please check out my website. Give me a follow. Subscribe if you're on that one. Because I'm really sick of doing it. So, okay, TikTok. I will see you guys later, and we'll see you in 4 hours. Bye. You of twos, and now I can say it. YouTube. Can't say it while I'm on live because otherwise they slap me with a violation. Yeah, go back and check out the other videos of my lives and whatnot. You'll see little bitty chef and her getting tube fed, her getting enemas, all of that good stuff. And I teach and train on certain things. But yeah, this is beautiful frog. She has CH, and she's gonna go back into her area and not fall in her poop again today. I'm on live stream here on this platform every morning. Hey Kai, love you too, buddy. So yeah, I'm glad that Anna, I'm glad your baby has you. I think that's awesome. I will see you guys later. Bye. Thank you. Da 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 da. God, don't. You're just wanting to launch.